I'm saying? Yeah, we got the Bobcats going on, man. The gospel of Bob. Run that back though, huh? The gospel of Bob. Let's go. Hey yo, they call me Young Skywalker and I run the Bobcats. Bob is the boss, but I'ma put him on blast. We some futuristic legends, I ain't talking Minecraft. All praying for the people, better catch them on demand. And I was raised on the Daily Show. Jon Stewart was the GOAT, I miss him daily though. But Trevor Noah too, they let him go. Well now the news is crazy, bro. We all need to take a seat and start to think a little deeply, and try to put our heads together on how to make the world is better, better, better. The gospel of Bob, the gospel of Bob, the gospel of Bob, the gospel of Bob. So let's break it down for a minute. It's the podcast for the people with the greatest guys in it. And we talk about it all, yeah, nothing's off limits. Get some insight and advice if you want to try and get it, get it. From sports to love and back again, to music, politics, and aliens. We all about them good vibes, just chilling, having a good time. And you don't have to worry about a thing, cause you're with friends and family. So get comfortable, sit back, relax, and listen to the Bobcast, whoa! The gospel of Bob, 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 the gospel of Bob.
What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? Let me know how my mic is doing. Let me know how my camera's doing. Let me know how everybody's doing today. Hopefully everybody's having a wonderful and blessed day. If you can, hit that like button, share the video, and subscribe. If you're already a subscriber, go ahead and hit that all button so you can get the notifications every time we go live over here. So you can come over here and enjoy the content. I'm here probably about 4:30, 4:45. I get off. I got to go pick my lady up. And then, when I get back, I either go live again and we'll start it back up, or, RLM or Nazis, if one of them can do it, they can do it before I get back. But yeah, I'm just, unless I get a group of people up here and they know how to control themselves, that I can let it stream while I go do my thing. And then when I come back, and I'll do that. But other than that, yeah, I'm gonna be here for about a couple hours. That's it. You know what I mean? Then I'll be back later on. But yeah, appreciate y'all for coming through like always. Hopefully everybody's having a good day. Me, I'm just chilling. I'm, like I said. Yeah, there's gonna be a link in a minute. Give me a minute. Give me 1 second. Give me a minute. And I'll shoot you the link right quick. Yeah, but appreciate you for coming through. If you can, let me know how you've been doing today. Lunchtime. It's just a little lunchtime thing right quick. Just to hang out. Talk about whatever you want to talk about it. When I got a video I want to watch, but I'm gonna watch it right quick. And then when I get done, we can talk about it. I guess it's no, not I guess. You ended the show right out. Okay, my bad. I was gonna come back, but I had to go get something to eat and stuff like that. So, and then when I looked back at it, I seen you ended, man. But you know what I'm saying? Appreciate you for for the entertainment, man. Appreciate that. And you be giving us these the good money tips. So appreciate that. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm just here chilling with y'all right quick. You know what I mean? Just for a little bit, unless I get someone up. I was tired as fuck. Oh damn, my bad. YouTube said I was tired as if I was streaming for an hour. I know that's right. I seen that. I woke up kind of late today. I think I woke up this morning. I seen RLM, and then we're still going live. Shout out to RLM. She's been doing a great job. Shout out to Nazis. Been doing a great job. Eric's been helping out, and everybody that's been pulling up throughout the day and the night. We're just. me, I think I don't know. I like to hang out. You know what I mean? Like I said, I like to hang out with y'all. You know, I like to talk shit. You know, maybe it's trolling, maybe it's not. Maybe I'm not gonna you know, maybe I'm just joking around. Maybe I'm telling the truth. Who knows? I definitely want to learn things, so that's why I'm up here too. I like to learn from everybody. They come up here and you know, and they hang out, and that's what's up, man. Said I said I've been up since 5 a.m. Did like 3 shows or 4 today. Damn, 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. is prime time. Yeah, that's I'm gonna come back when 777. I'm gonna come back. I just got to go pick my lady up when she gets to the airport. I got to go pick her up, and when I get home, I'm gonna start another one. Unless, like I said, if Nazis or anybody wants to come up before then and just take control of the, you know, take care of, you know, we can do that. But if that don't happen, I'm up here until then. But yeah, man, salute to you, 777. You be doing some great lives over there. I like to pull up. You know what I'm saying? You get some good information out. You get some good comedy and everything. Shit, today I see you were having a freestyle battle with yourself. You know, I definitely, yeah, I got up out of there at the right time because you're about to start, you know what I mean? You're about to start singing some R&B and stuff. So yeah, I had to get up out of there. Bear, so what is it? Bear and whatever. I don't know how to say that. I don't know. You can hit the link now. You know what I'm saying? There goes the link right there, 777. You're more than welcome to come up, anybody. You know what I'm saying? More than welcome to come up. It said I'll pull up in 20 minutes. All right, I got the link drop. If you Chatter King, what's good with you? How's your day been, sir? Hopefully everything's been good with you. God, open 9 days a week. Yeah, 9 days a week. Yeah, 10 days. Shit, right? Shit, 10 days. You know, yeah, I dropped the link just now. What, Pat? What's good with you? How's your day been, sir? Hopefully everything's been good with you. Let me know how my mic is doing. I don't did all that. My bad. I'm just tripping right now. Y'all go to 777. It seems like every morning. You know what I mean? So I can safely say that, right? 777 every morning. I don't know what time, but you know, pull up the 777. Y'all go subscribe. Hit that all button over there so you can get the content. Let me shout out everybody right quick. Nazis, go to Nazis Network, hit the subscribe button, go to RLM, go to 777, go to Big Dog Sports, Here for the Tea. Of course, CT, he ain't going live, so shout out to CT today. He's on vacation, love mini vacation. Who else am I missing? Am I missing some things? Kev Stutters. I know I missed some other people, but I don't know who I'm missing. But give me a minute. Let me bring what's up?
Hey, hello.
What's up, man? How you doing today, sir?
I'm good, thank you, mate. Is my audio okay? Like,
Oh,
no
okay, I
issues?
remember you. Yeah, your audio is good. How's your day been, sir? Where you been at? You ain't been around in a minute.
Yeah, I've been it's one of them. It's random when I come online on like doing other streams and stuff. But when I saw you streaming, I was like, oh yeah, I'll jump on.
Okay, I know that's right. How's your day been though? How's your day been so far? Everything's been good with you?
Oh yeah,
Where
yeah.
you in
Been
Australia?
good, yeah.
You in Australia,
UK,
right?
UK.
Oh, the UK. Okay, so what time is it there? You hold up, let me guess.
7:20 now.
8, right? Or 7? Oh, it's 7 o'clock. Okay.
Yeah.
You're 5 hours. You're 5 hours. Okay, 5 hours. So it's 7. Oh yeah, yes, sir. What's up, Trip? What's
Hey,
good
what's
with
going on? What's going on, Sky? How you doing?
Hey, Chief.
you? Yes, sir. You did a great stream today, man. I had to get up out of there when you started singing the R&B though.
Yeah, I just did a. It's called. I just ran a documentary. It's called. It's a AIDS wine documentary. It's just about an individual obsessed with me on YouTube. You know, you got one of those yourself, Sky. You know how it is. People, you know, are obsessed.
Yeah.
You know?
Be all right though. They'll be okay.
Yeah, it's kind of
What's
weird.
up, Shababa? What's good with you?
Yeah, Shababa didn't sleep.
What's good with you,
Shababa's
man?
got to be on crack.
Huh?
Shababa's got to be on crack because he just ended
He's
streaming
on
at
24.
Yeah,
He's been he was up here earlier. this morning. Then he went to your show. He was
Yeah.
up here all night last night. Now he's back again. Boy, shit,
Yeah.
let him be a robot. Shout out to him. You know what I'm saying?
Straight drop.
Oh, you
Straight
said he's
drop.
in bed. Huh? No, that's
whoa.
right.
Whoa, that's crazy. That's crazy,
Yeah,
bro.
we don't want to know all that, man.
Yeah, we don't need to know
Yeah,
that.
man.
I'm in
Yeah,
bed.
we got to know that. But what's good, man? What's good with y'all, man? How's y'all day been so far?
Man,
You said
good.
you tired. Seems
Bear,
like it.
Bearowitz, is that your name?
Oh, you can just say Bear. It's easier.
All right, Bear. No offense, you're not gay, right?
No.
All right, that's cool.
Yeah, he's been up here before.
Okay. Just making sure. I don't like to sit up here with gay guys, if you don't mind.
Yeah,
It's okay.
All right. You guys don't have a lot of gays overseas, do you?
You know what? You'd be surprised, actually.
Sorry to hear
Not
that.
as like prevalent, but we do have like you know.
Okay.
Depends on the country as well. Like with Germany and like Belgium, it's rife over there, but it's like very evocative.
Are you
like,
in Ireland?
England myself.
Oh, England. Okay. You know what they call cigarettes over there?
I do, yeah, but I don't know if I can say it on stream.
Sky, do you know what they call cigarettes in
Hey,
England?
hey, yeah, we ain't doing all that, man. Yeah, we know that.
Do you know what they call them though, right? It's like, hey, bro, like, let me
Well,
get
do you know the same thing we call cigarettes over here? We actually have a food dish of the same name.
a dish.
Yeah, it's like balls of pork with I think mince as well, but we call them the same as what we call cigarettes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's
Yeah, man. England's a wild place, man.
Yeah, it is. It is a wild place.
I like them women. You got a lot of pretty women though over there in England.
some. I would say some.
Yeah,
a lot better now, but yeah.
the party district. You got a lot of hot young sluts over there.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You like young sluts, don't you, Bear?
Of age, yeah. I don't mind young, but of age.
Right, like 19 and over, right?
Well, for us, it's 16 and over, but I go for like 18 plus. I just find the 16
Wait,
weird.
wait a second. You said for you guys, it's what?
It's so age of consent for in the UK is 16 and over.
16 and over.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. That's crazy.
Wait a minute. So
It is,
16 is consent in the UK.
Yeah.
How does that work? I'm trying to figure this out. Wait a minute. So you could like be pulling up your. How old are you, Bear? If you don't mind me asking.
25 myself.
Wow, you sound old as hell, bro.
Oh,
You had a hard time.
It might be, it's probably
shit.
because I've got a cold as well, so my voice is a bit
Jeez.
deeper.
You sound like you've been through 10 lifetimes.
Yeah, I thought he was like, yeah.
So, all right. So, anyway, so you're 25. All right. So you could. No, I don't know if you can't fuck a 16-year-old though. I mean,
I
could
wouldn't
you, Sky?
myself.
When I
I
was
legally
25, I
could,
wasn't.
but I wouldn't myself. You know what I mean? Even though it's legal, I just wouldn't. I've always found the 16.
See, that's
the
You
yeah,
take
that's
him at
crazy.
18 though. 18, it's like fucking game on though. You said right.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
for me,
yes.
yeah.
And in there,
that's
God
fine.
is telling. In there, God is. You are right. It is certain
Some
states.
states, yeah.
Maybe
Damn.
like Virginia. What? I think Virginia, one of them. I forgot where else. There's a couple.
Christ.
That's some crazy ass shit.
Yeah.
But anyways,
Yeah.
So did y'all hear about the I don't know about you know probably don't give a damn. The only reason why I was gonna talk about it because in Canada there was a school shooting.
Oh,
Y'all
damn.
hear about that?
No, I didn't
Yeah.
hear. How bad was it?
10 people deleted and
Jesus.
a whole bunch of them, a whole bunch of kids. And the reason why I was talking about it is because
Was he white?
I looked at it. No, I don't know. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play the video, but I was looking at it and this is what you know what I'm saying, like the gun control. You know, they got gun pew pew control up there, you know what I mean?
Yeah. You could say
This is
gun,
what-
you know, Sky. You can
Oh
say
yeah,
the word
okay, yeah, I
gun.
can, yeah. Or gun
You
control
gotta
up there.
stop.
And
Sky, let the shackles off, bro.
it was
Here's
hey,
the
listen,
key.
I'm new to this shit, man.
No, here's the
Goddamn,
key.
man.
Here, look, here. I'm handing you a key. Take that key. Take the key.
Okay.
Undo the shackles, bro.
It ain't even got nothing to do with my slave mastery. You know what I mean? It ain't got nothing to do with him.
Gun. You could say gun.
Okay. All right. Blacks. And you are right. It was a
White and
transformer.
see, wow,
It was
man.
transforming. I'm gonna play the video right quick. Let me play it. It's
I'm telling you, this is sick, man.
Vince Deo. I forgot how to say his name, but Vince Deo. That's who made the video. What's up, Randall? What's good with you? And Blacks, how's y'all day been? Hopefully everything's been good with y'all. Let me know how y'all been in the chat, and if you want to hit the link, there it is, right there.
It's an early show. You know, CT's gone now, right?
I guess. Well, it seemed like it. What happened? What'd you do?
Don't do that. Don't do that. He's gone. He's gone for 90 days, guys.
All right, I'm not gonna. We're gonna keep it up here.
It's good for everybody else. They can get their time.
Chaka, what's up, man? What's good with you, sir? How's your day been? And hopefully everything's been good with you. You know what I'm saying? Let me know how your day been. Let me play this video right quick. This is Canada, y'all. This happened I think the other day.
There he is, yeah.
This Canada, y'all.
Saying that this person is transgender. Why is the RCMP not speaking to this? Why are we hiding this from the public?
Well, first off, thank you for your question. We're not hiding it. In fact, you're the first media to ask the question. I will say this. We identified the suspect as they chose to be identified in public and in social media. I can say that Jesse was born as a biological male who approximately, the information that I have, approximately 6 years ago began to transition to female and identified as female, both socially and publicly.
So let's shift our attention up north for a second, because this week the country of Canada was rocked by a massive school shooting.
Pause it real fast.
Took place at the.
Just real quick.
Yes,
I hate being that guy that says, "Hey, can you pause it when you're getting into a video?"
No, you good.
I'll be real quick. So this just shows, because before I said it, I said, let me think before I talk for once. So I thought, and then I decided to talk. So this just shows that people that do this, that live this type of life, eventually it starts to wear on them, and you cannot trust them. You can't trust them around. I don't know if this person, it doesn't say the age. Is this you said a high school? Is this kid, did he attend the high school? Was he of age, or how old is he? Do you know? Or we didn't get there yet?
I didn't got there yet. Listen,
go ahead. Go ahead. My fault.
Yeah, I played it like all the way until about 6 minutes in, and I didn't play the rest. I was waiting to come up here and react with everybody else.
I'm imagining it's probably a student. If it's not, it's really some disturbing shit. Go ahead though. This is really disturbing to me.
Yeah, this shit is crazy.
Yeah.
Tumbler Ridge Secondary School in British Columbia, and thus far we know that at least 10 people are confirmed dead, 25 or more are injured. It's a terrible situation, huge mass casualty event, and my prayers are with all involved. But that said, we're already watching a concerted effort by the Canadian government to cover up the truth of what really happened here. And in order to break that down, I think we should start from the beginning and note that this is the exact type of tragedy that we have been extensively told in America. Well, if we just reformed our gun laws, this would not happen, right? If we were just like our friends up north, magically evil people would go away. And of course, that has never been the reality. The truth is that evil exists in this world, mental illness exists in this world, and no attempt to legislate in a way that hides from it or pretends it doesn't exist will just magically make it disappear. And you can even try to make attempts to regulate these things, but at the end of the day, people will always slip through the cracks. And that is, of course, always been the conservative case for the Second Amendment. Hey, what happens when police fails? What happens when law enforcement fails or the system fails? And, it's just you in a dangerous situation and you have no means of defense. But even as it pertains, I would argue, to schools, this is the secondary point that a lot of people miss about the school shooting debate. Sure, there's a lot to be said about the Second Amendment, but a point I've been making since I was in high school and I watched Parkland happen is that every school in not just the United States, in every Western country, knowing that this is a thing that happens, unfortunately and sadly, every single school should be protected by either armed police or armed security. And I extensively remember hearing liberals always counter that, oh, but it's so scary to have kids go to school where there's armed guards or security.
That's a lie. I don't understand that. You know what I mean? I would, if me personally, I don't know about y'all, but me personally, being a kid, I would probably feel safer.
I'm reading on this a little further. It says Canadian authorities have said that Von Rutzler underwent mental health treatment. He posed in a picture, or she or it posed in a picture with the rifle. That was very disturbing.
Yeah.
He launched the horrifying attack at a private residence in a remote community before continuing the carnage at the high school, where authorities said he died of a self-inflicted gunshot wound. He also killed his mother and stepbrother or something like that.
That's crazy. I did have a picture of him.
6 years. Oh, I'm looking at this shit. Born a
Yeah, it
biological
was,
male who approximately 6 years ago began a transition to a female. Just goes to show you, man, these fucking people they're fucking demented as fuck, man. They're not normal.
it's like a brain rot, you know what I mean? And then they already got the brain rot, and then just like they can't handle the society out here, you know what I mean? Like they think everybody should be against them, in my opinion, but you know, that's what they think, you know.
He deleted his mother and stepbrother. The stepbrother was only 11 years old.
Wow, that's crazy. See, these times people should be. See, do you remember? I know you're probably old enough. I don't know about you, Bear, but
This shit
you're
really
probably old enough to remember when they deemed this as a mental illness back in the days.
I mean, this is one of my biggest fears for just society is hearing about this. So I do get, you know, I troll and I joke around, but I do get thoroughly disgusted and stressed out with these stories.
Yeah.
To me, honestly, this is the only thing that really disrupts my peace. It's really disturbing to hear about this, especially it's not even about those people that are, you know, that since he is one of those people, it could have been anybody that did it, male, female, whatever. It's just to go in schools like that, a place where kids are, you know, because it doesn't just affect the kids that are deleted and the parents, it affects all the kids that had to witness it.
Yeah.
You know, to be that selfish, like if this person felt like that, like, yo, I'm gonna go in here and do all this, I really pray that God just talks to their spirit, and instead of everyone else getting hurt, just put that rifle right in your mouth, man, and end it.
So they should. I just don't understand that they want to take their shit out on everybody else. Like, come on now. Said
It's the
since article, but
self-hatred.
sorry for me.
It's their soul being tormented by the devil. Because once you give up and you give
Yeah.
yourself, like, you know, it's deeper than what we know on the surface. But once you give yourself to the devil, he always comes to claim your soul. You know what I mean? Like, you can't deal with the devil and give him your whole being and not expect that he's gonna take that shit from you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's the devil is the ultimate grapist.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Yeah,
And
man.
he's gonna grape you in every type of way.
Yeah, you flirt with him, he's gonna come and get it.
Yeah, you damn sure. You damn, yeah, I agree with that. Let me play a little bit more of this video because this is some crazy ass shit.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, they see the police in many other contexts in their life. But of course, secondly, yeah, I agree it's not ideal. But at the end of the day, do you want the kids protected or not? I always found it very ironic how, you know, they're crazy about the demand to ban guns. And if we got rid of AR-15s, this wouldn't happen or something. Yet the most concrete, obvious solution is what? You have to stop making schools such soft targets. And the moment that they always say they don't want to do that, or it's bad, or it's hurt.
And I hate that what he's saying is correct, and I hate that shit because they want to try to. Oh, then you're gonna turn it into a prison. Man, I don't want to hear that shit. You know what I mean? And they'll be safe. You know what I mean? You won't have. I'm not gonna say it won't happen. I'm not saying that, but it will be minimized.
Lock the doors.
Yeah, anything. Yeah. You know. It's sad to say that they shouldn't have. I believe, me personally, hey man, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I believe you know what I'm saying, certain teachers should have to be trained.
Yeah.
With, you know what I mean, and be able to have it in you know, whether underneath the desk or whether somewhere where you have to press a button. Well, I don't know. You know what I mean? Might have to get to school earlier. than everybody to secure right way
yeah.
to I don't know. We do something where I don't understand why.
I think
You,
I have a couple.
you know this. You know this, 777. You know this, and most people with a logical brain that can think knows this. Everywhere where there's guns, it's way safer. It's way safer.
Yeah.
Way safer.
Yeah, a lot of reasons. A lot of
the
reasons.
fear of, yeah, it's the fear of everybody got the gun, and okay, well, you know what I'm saying. I don't know if he got one. I don't know if he got one.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
A lot of reasons why people don't. One, I have some theories about what we should do with schools too, but I ain't the president or a politician. But
yeah,
one, a lot of reasons people don't run up in a bank and rob it is because of that armed security guard standing right there at the door.
Yeah.
Like, you're gonna think about it, like, nah, I could still fucking get in here, and maybe you take them for hostage, disarm them, walk up to the teller, but that's slowing you down. By the time you do all that, they're hitting the button. Cops are coming in 2 to 3 minutes. Anyways, hopefully that stops you guys from robbing a bank. But I think the first floor windows of all schools, there should be a law passed to where all the first floor windows should be bulletproof glass.
Yeah.
I think that will stop because a shooter, if the door is locked, he could clearly just shoot the window out and jump up in that motherfucker. So first floor glass being bulletproof, all doors should be tactical doors to where they can't be what is it? Like hit with one of those SWAT joints, those SWAT joints. They should be like super secure, super safe, like a bank fucking vault door. And that would protect the schools. Even having people with guns in the school security won't stop a shooter. But if you have those bulletproof windows and those doors, properly barricaded, they can't get in. As long as they can't get in, they're safe until the SWAT and the police force comes.
Listen, I think
I don't like that shit, man. And not for nothing. Let me just land my plane real fast. Like, that's my biggest fear in the world, is that ever happening, like me personally, or even my friends or family or loved ones, because I'm giving up my whole life to just attack that. Like, some people are heroes and some people are cowards. I'd rather just get shot and save one child's life just to run up to that motherfucker and just take one less bullet out that shit. So that shit's scary, man. This ain't my kind of content, but I'll be here for it. But it's really sick.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, I got kids, and I wouldn't care if they seen armed guard or anything at school. I wouldn't care.
No,
they'll be safer.
That happened in Russia, where there was a big Chechen terrorist attack on a school, and afterwards Russia went, we can never have something like this happen again. So after that, they put like all armed guards in the school, and there was a second attempt, and the guys didn't even get close before he was taken out. So they were like, right to go. Yeah, we see how easy it is. Let's
see. Hold up, Bear. This is the thing, Black Bear. Not Black Bear. BD, Big Dog. This is in Canada, where they regulate guns, where they regulate the access to guns, where they don't, gun control. This didn't happen in America, BD. So you saying, we can just control access to guns? That's not gonna. This is what they're doing in Canada. This is why I brought this up. Because and BD, I rock with you.
And you can't control access.
This is the reason why, and this is shout out to this dude, Vance. I forgot to say his name, but shout out to him. This is what he's saying, because you can't control it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's better off if you have them.
Yeah.
It's better off if they're in there. If you see these guards, or just say these kids, just say you have certain classrooms where these guys or whatever are trained every other month to go shoot or whatever, and they have access to it, and it'll take out. You can't regulate this shit. It's no control. There's no control of it. This is what you get in Canada. What you get if you control it, or you try to control it.
Like, even if you were to somehow take away all the legal guns in America, there's still a lot of illegal guns, and people will still have guns no matter what. So even if you were to restrict it like very, very heavily, it's not going to stop it.
We need to lock transgenders up first off.
Listen,
That's a whole nother conversation, but
It is, but it's part of this at the same time, and that's why
I thought that was a mental disorder.
That's why. That's Emperor. Shout out to you, Emperor, and Nasus. I see you done popped in too. This is what I mean, and you and I'm pretty sure everybody but Bear is old enough to remember when this used to be a mental disorder. If you're a man, you dressed up like this. This was you're mental.
you were insane.
I mean,
Yeah.
now it's whatever fluent or whatever the hell they want to call it. There's all kinds of names that they want to say this shit. You know what I mean?
Crazy.
Yeah, let me play a little bit more of this video. Or Nasus, you got anything to say? Or
Am I filled
Hello.
with hatred? Maybe that's it. I'm sorry. Hey, Nick.
Hello, 777. I am glad to see you on here. I'm just at lunch with my coworker. How do you feel about doing a show around 9 instead, a little earlier?
I could cancel it. We could just do another day.
Oh my God. Because I'm tired. I want to give you energy.
Yeah. Let's
so I was trying thinking the earlier the better.
Next week. We'll do it next week.
Next week when?
Yeah, we'll do it next week, same time, but we'll go 9:30.
That sounds good. You know what? Let me go on my Palm Pilot.
Yeah, I'll edit it.
Thank
go
you.
Ahead, Nate.
Yeah, because I'm dying.
Don't let this wicked witch of the West disrupt you. Go ahead, sir.
Who's disrupting me?
Let me see that jacket. Is that a fur? What are you wearing? A mink?
No, I'm wearing a houndstooth peacoat.
Oh, okay. How those pants fit? The pants fit good?
Yeah, I'm wearing flares. Flare gray pants.
Send overs. Let me see how they fit. Let me just make sure they fit good.
I'm out of here.
All right.
Let me play this video, man. And there ain't no disarming, ain't no gun control. I rock with you, big dog, but ain't no gun control here. It's safer with them in your house, in schools, shit, in the goddamn convenience store. I don't give a damn. It's safer. It's safer. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a deterrent. It's not gonna deter everybody. Don't make it seem like it's gonna just push everybody away, but it's gonna make people think and a lot
Twice, yeah.
Yes, this can make them think way more than twice. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and then people that have them, you know, they're gonna think twice before using them as well. So not everybody that has them is gonna use them, but it's definitely a good deterrent.
Yeah, let me play a little more of the video.
Or whatever always really reveals the truth of their stance, which is they don't care about these school shootings. They're always excuses to politicize, excuses to push gun control, and you know that's just the simple reality on this. By the way, if you want to say, oh, it's too expensive. Okay, you know what? Our children are the most important thing in our society. They're the future. They're innocent. I'm willing to literally pay more in taxes. And Canadians already pay a bunch of taxes, okay? But I think we're all collectively willing to pay a bunch of money in taxes if it actually means that money will go somewhere, such as protecting children when they go to school. That's a just cause for me. Yes, me, the small government conservative, I will go and say, raise my taxes so that way we can fund it. And I think everybody agrees with this. So just point number one I'd like to make before they try to, gun control. And by the way, I'm sure that Mark Carney's liberal government's going to attempt to blame this on the guns. But folks, the story doesn't actually stop there. I'm just getting started on this because there's a secondary detail. And as you might be able to imagine, given the recent track record on these kinds of things, and that is, of course, the gender identity of the school shooter. When we talk about the fact that people who are not right upstairs often perpetrate these kinds of events and combine that fact with the hormones and the things that, they're taking that alter their mental state, it's a completely valid point. This clearly seems to be a rising epidemic in Western countries. And yet, interestingly, you'll watch today as the Canadian government and local police try to shift from that. Of course, as usual, in every recent case of school shootings perpetrated by a person of trans affiliation, you always see this try to get buried, or let's ignore this detail of the story. When in reality, no, this detail is.
They always try to do it because they know they fucked up. They know they messed up wherever it's at, Canada or here. They know they messed up by not putting these people in mental institutions, by shutting down these insane asylums. That's why they know. That's why they try to bury it, for they won't get out there, and this shit won't get out there, and people won't see this shit. That's why they do it.
Extremely important. So we'll get into all of it, guys. But first, basic details on the shooting. Take a listen.
Begin with breaking news out of Tumbler Ridge, where a lockdown is in place at a pair of schools due to an active shooter incident. Tumbler Ridge RCMP is urging people to stay inside, lock their doors, and shelter in place. Police were on scene at Tumbler Ridge Secondary about 1:20 this afternoon, responding to an active shooter. Police now say the original suspect has been located deceased, and they're now working to determine whether a second suspect was involved and what the total number of victims may be. The initial suspect was described as a female with brown hair wearing a dress.
Yeah, well, you may have caught the detail at the end there about the suspect allegedly being a
Can you pause
woman with brown.
17-year-old.
This really needs to be addressed as a this really needs to be addressed as a serious terrorist issue in America, whether this was in Canada or not. I think all transgender people need to be locked up. I think that they're at a higher potential. Like, it's almost as if they should be categorized as a sex predator. Like, you know how a sex predator, they're issued like, neighborhood watch type shit.
Yeah.
That are like full on fucking crazy type transgender shit. You need to be registered as a fucking sex predator.
Yeah.
Like, the community needs to know, like, you're in the neighborhood. You know what I mean? There shouldn't be like these people walking around freely. I don't know, man. I'm just really, I get super disturbed by this shit, man. I'm not,
I agree with you.
I shouldn't even be up there.
Said they should make insane asylums great again.
Terrible, you know.
They should make insane asylums great again, man. They should bring them back. You know what I mean?
Delete them.
First off, they took the insane asylums away. Then they deemed this shit not to be a mental, you know what I mean, a mental disorder. Now it's just, you're just you can be whatever you want to be nowadays. There's nothing wrong with you if you want to be. And then he pointed out a thing. And then a lot of these motherfuckers are on that got them damn pills. So now the pills and the medicine, you don't know what they have. You know what I'm saying? That's messing with their mental too. You know what I mean? Yeah, they would not want to be on low estrogen or high estrogen or whatever, you know what I mean? Low testosterone and shit. So they take these pills and that shit messes with their mind too. You know what I mean? So they're already messed up in the head. Now they're taking something else to increase that shit. You know what I mean? That's just crazy. And play a little bit more.
Brown hair wearing a dress while she perpetrated it. Turns out there's a little more to the story than that. As a matter of fact, the suspect has since been identified as an 18-year-old. This headline is wrong, but an 18-year-old by the name of Jesse Strang. And yes, this individual is a transgender. He was born a man. He now identifies, quote unquote, as a woman. And that is, of course, the story. Yet, as quite expectedly, when you try to Google, for example, the identity of the British Columbia shooting suspect, you don't really seem to get that detail from much of the mainstream media. As a matter of fact, New York Times, as one example, more interested in preserving the school shooter's gender identity than simply telling the truth. You can see here, the 18-year-old fatally shot her mother and stepbrother, as well as 6 people at a school, before killing herself ultimately in the school shooting.
He's just reading. He's just reading. No. But he know that you can tell how he's looking like this. He's putting an example out that they don't want to tell the fucking truth. They want to keep it as her. It's not a her.
I think there should. I think they should be publicly. I think they should be publicly assaulted.
Like, you remember the beginning of the video, right?
Picture you walking in. Picture you walking into a bathroom. Yeah. Right. A lot of parents, they'll stand by the door when their kid goes in or whatever like that. I don't have that problem because I got a son, so I can go in there. But like, you know, daughters, whatever, switch up this and that, whatever type of weird shit people got going on. But like, picture some dude with the fucking dress walking in. You know what I mean? And you clearly, this is a guy, and your little girl in that bathroom. Like, yo, you're not. I'm stopping the person on the spot. You ain't going in there. You fucking. You know, these people need, and they need to be punished just for that life choice. Like, I'm not the one for this show right now, probably, but I really think,
It's okay. It's okay. I
Listen,
understand.
man,
And I
as
agree
long,
with your rhetoric. Go ahead.
I know
I
it sounds
agree.
hardcore. I
listen,
know.
I
listen,
agree.
you're keeping it TOS. That's
Yeah,
all that matters.
keeping
We
it
can speak
TOS.
about it because I don't like this shit neither. You know what I mean?
Women
This shit,
support
at
this
the
shit.
beginning of the video, trip, the
And he
beginning of
was
the
raised by his
video,
mom, so low key, his mom said, "It's okay, honey. Go ahead and do
yeah.
it."
You see what I'm saying? Listen, Trip, the beginning of the video, the damn commissioner,
Not that
whatever.
all boys, my fault. Not that all boys that are raised by their mom or children. I'm just saying it's more likely that a bitch will be like, "Go ahead, honey. Be a fucking,
Yes. Yes.
You want to
You get
dress
them
like
ones that,
mommy?
yeah, yeah.
I'm
So you
sorry.
remember at the beginning of it, right? At the beginning, the damn commissioner didn't even, whatever the hell he was, didn't even want to say it was a man. Didn't want to say it was a man, a male. The damn
Nobody's trying to get
reporter,
sued.
the reporter had to say something about it. And you heard the reporter said, "Why is it that nobody has mentioned that it's a transgender?" You know what I mean? She had to report out, and then she'll, oh yeah, you're the first one to ask. That's why. No, y'all should have came out and said this. Y'all should have came out and said this is a transgender man. It's a man cosplaying. You know what I mean? Dressing up. That's what it is.
Wow.
Like,
It's all them chemicals in his brain, man.
yeah, but that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that they're trying to cover up for this shit. The news, the media, look at even the police chief have to be called on it about on it from a damn reporter. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. You feel me? This is crazy. No, the women. No, see, Unique. I think you're taking it the wrong way when he says that. The majority of the time, and this ain't all women, the majority of the time when they grow up like that, it's the women, the mothers, the single mothers, or even in the moms that run the household saying, "Oh, you're okay. You can do what you want to do, son.
Yeah.
We're still gonna love you."
And
You
you
know
know,
what I mean?
the dads will be simps and be like, they won't agree with it, but they want that pussy. They want that pussy at the end of the night. So they're gonna be like, "Yeah, you're right, honey. Yeah, I mean, we're in a new world. Yeah, you're right, honey." If a bitch, let's say everybody in the chat and everybody that's a man up here, if you were married and your bitch said, "Honey, let's go support the gay community and put up the gay flag in front of the house," if you let that bitch put up that flag in front of your house, you might as well cut your dick off and start scissoring your bitch with your cut off dick pussy, because you're not a man. I get it. You know what I mean? I understand this new world that we're in, but I'm still in an old world, traditional world. I don't believe in none of that. I don't support it. I don't go for it.
I would have been arrested in California. I would have been arrested. You know what I mean? If I knew you were a man and you tried to tell me that, nah, okay, I guess I'd get arrested because I'm not gonna.
Hey, Skywalker, I agree with you. I would have been a dead slave. Think about that.
Yeah, I'm gonna get arrested. I'm gonna get arrested. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Crazy.
You can, whatever. You want me to respect you, but you won't respect me. You know what I mean? You don't respect my
Get him,
religion,
Sky. Get him.
the way I live and shit, but you want me to respect that bullshit. So yeah, I wouldn't do. But let me play a little bit more of this shit because this shit's crazy.
Seriously, right? This is what we're doing right now.
This is what they trying. All y'all liberals out there, gun control. This is what gun control gets y'all right here in Canada. Y'all listen. Y'all listen.
But of course, I would argue there's a reason why you always, and it's not just this case, right? You always see such a concerted effort by mainstream media to cover up trans violence that does occur. Because I think, frankly, when you actually look back at many of them, think about this for a moment, right? Just mentally. Think about the recent school shootings that we've seen in the United States and try to remember the details there, right? I think Covenant comes to mind. Uvalde comes to mind. There was a recent one this past school year in Minnesota. And you begin to notice over the past couple of years, there does seem to be this growing epidemic of school shooters who were of trans identity, right? People try to argue, oh, it's not happening. Or they might say, well, what about per capita? What about people who committed school shootings that were not trans? To which I say, I mean, fair point. I'm not saying trans people are the only ones who are committing school shootings as of late. But it is interesting that we're talking about something that wasn't really happening before. This was really a rare sight until recently. And then secondly, trans individuals identify as only about 1% of the US population. I would guess that the number in Canada there is very similar. And yet, of recent school shootings in the United States and now Canada, there does seem to be a disproportionate number of them as of late who are identifying as trans. Let's also not forget one of the most famous cases of violence in the past year, the assassination of Charlie Kirk, perpetrated by a man who was not appearing to be trans himself, but also was dating a trans, right? So it does seem to be that there is a growing trend of this happening. The media doesn't really want to talk about it, which is, of course, why you kind of just see this intentional ambiguity whenever they write these headlines about identifying the shooter. And who knows, I think the reason for that, frankly, is very obvious.
It helps nobody to hide behind obfuscations and
Hang on,
clarity.
real fast.
It's right that people know that.
Now I'm fucking terrified. I don't know if that's a do funny.
I don't know. Hey, listen.
Fuck, man.
The voice, the look, I don't know, but I think that's it. I don't even know.
That's a dude with look.
Nah, it
you
might
know
be.
how,
Look.
look. That is a dude. And you know how dudes be having long hair? That's just a dude, bro. He's just a dude with earrings on. I promise.
But let me just
That's
say,
grandpa
Adam's apple.
dressed up as grandma.
That's fucking nuts. Let me just say this real fast before I punch an innocent do funny in the face when I leave my house, which I probably do. So I think that if they say, hey, you know, what this is really about is this is about the bullying that this person received, right? I just wish that bully would have went all the way out and fucking deleted this fucking bitch boy before they got to this point, because everybody takes an ass whooping. Everybody gets bullied. Everybody gets picked on. Everybody handles shit however they want. But 99% of the people in this world don't get bullied and go pew pew a school.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, they go learn how to fight or they get smarter.
Yeah. Or you just, you know,
Revenge of the Nerds. I get it. You get smarter, bro.
Oh, you know what? At the end of the day, go delete the bullier then. If the bully's picking on you, go delete him. And
yeah, not the other nerds. That's crazy.
Yeah, you don't go in and hurt innocent people. To hurt innocent people, I've never in my life got so upset or mad or depressed or angry or someone did something to me to where I said, you know what? Let me go hurt innocent people. So I don't know where that, you know what I mean? No one could make me that mad. No one could beat my ass enough. No one could hurt me enough in any way to make me.
That's that fuck everybody mentality we need to get over.
That's that gay shit. That's that weird ass gay shit. That's what that is. I gotta get going, guys. I'm getting aggravated with the show. No offense. I can't do this type of content though. I get too.
Appreciate you for coming up, man.
You guys have
take care, man.
Play a little bit more, y'all.
The truth about this.
Yeah,
and not too high.
And it does matter. I mean, people will be very specific about, you know, someone arriving at a school at 10:24 or be very specific about these things. Well, we need to be specific about who commits the crime. And we've had this issue. I mean, Scotland has gone completely mad on it, but mainstream media in this country and in America and in Canada has really, really gone woke crazy on this stuff. Will routinely, I mean, newspapers here and online here will routinely report things which are factually untrue. They will report that, you know, a boy has died or a girl has died when actually it is the opposite sex because they don't want to misgender. I mean, and not.
They're too scared of misgendering instead of just putting out facts. You know what I mean? They're too scared of getting all these damn LGBT, the gibbet, what is it called? The LGBT community and them, and these liberals. To attack them for misgendering instead of what they really need to worry about. You know what I mean? And that's crazy. That's crazy as hell. This is crazy. They're scared of misgendering. It's crazy. How you doing? What's up, Andrea?
How can you misgender an autopsy?
Hold up. How you doing, Andrea? How you doing?
Good,
how's your day been?
Hi,
it's been really good. How are you?
It's been chilling. I'm up here for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Probably about an hour and a half no more. And then I have to get off and I'll come back later. I just wanted to come up and hang out with y'all. You got anything about the topic? What you want to say?
I was just gonna add, like, I agree with what Trip was saying. Like, when I worked in cosmetics, I noticed like a lot of them are really entitled. Like they think people have to like you. Like they don't have any less rights than anyone else. Like they have all the same rights we do. But like they're not happy with that. You know what I mean? Like they feel like people have to like them, people have to support them, people have to clap for them, people have to indulge with them. And it's like people don't owe you that. Like that's never been promised for any of us. Like we've all been criticized, we've all been judged. Like that's a normal part of life. And I just feel like they get disconnect. I don't know who tells them that people have to like them, but I don't know. I think that's part of the disconnect. Like they
They
feel like
think they're
people owe them
girls.
that.
Let her finish.
Even women know that every guy isn't gonna want you. Like that's delusional. You know what I mean? And I just feel like they're that's where they're at. I don't know why. But I think they have all the same free rights as the rest of us, but they want even more. Like they want worship, and it's getting ridiculous. So yeah, that's all I had to add for now.
What's up, Epoxy? What's good with you? How's your day been, sir?
It's been good and good, bro. Like it's been all right though on the just the small side of it, dealing with clients. So you guys got commercials now?
Do we?
Yeah, I clicked on your on the live, and it was
Yeah.
I think it was a commercial for yogurt.
Oh shit. Okay, I know that's right. Shout out to yogurt.
Yeah. So I'm saying it's like usually I don't have any commercials, but I think that 1K threshold got y'all some advertisements because of the
Oh, that's
traffic.
right. Well,
But
that's what's up. I know
what's
that's right.
what's the topic?
Well, I just came on to chill, but right like literally like 10, 20 minutes before I came on, I found this and I seen that there was a school shooting in Canada. You know what I mean? 10 dead, 25 injured. And it was a a transformer. And this has been a big thing. Yeah, and I really wanted to talk about it because I haven't seen the whole video. I just seen probably up to here, not even. At the beginning, he's talking about how everybody wants gun control, gun. That's crazy. Look at in where was it? Australia, wherever the hell it was when they had that mass shooting not too long ago with the Muslims or whatever. And then now here, it just because you don't have guns, you know what I mean, in the country doesn't mean it can't happen. Me personally, I don't know. Maybe y'all don't. I don't know. 777 was up here. He said the same thing. When you go into say if you go somewhere and there's a whole everybody got a gun in there, you'll probably feel more safe. You'll be a lot more cautious. But me personally, I don't know about y'all. I would feel more safe being in that environment because I know that shit. If anything happens, I'm good.
See, I'm the way where the thing is, it's like you can't defend yourself 100% of the time and have eyes around you all the time. If something goes down with a weapon where you can't do anything, you're just vulnerable no matter what. And after that, it's just kind of in God's hands. And I mean, everything and anything is a weapon. Like it's just the way it's gonna go. People go crazy, man. People that either have issues in their life, they can't deal with them, whatever it may be. It could be mental, something that they're just born with. But at the same time, if it's like beef or issues with somebody, at some point in time, if they don't actually like talk about it or try to deal with it as an adult, anything like sets people off. And it could be anything, and like going to shooting. Like it was last year, like those people that ran their cars into people. I mean, I think that was an attack, but still, nonetheless, it was because of some political BS with religion. And it's anything can get humans triggered off, man.
Yeah. But yeah, man, I'm just, another reason why, because of the transgender shit. You know what I mean? Because they're always trying to hide this shit. That's why that's why I watched this video, because they're trying to hide it. Everywhere they're starting to bring it out a little bit more here in the United States, but they still try to hide this shit. You know what I mean? Like let people know that who it is and stop. Stop with the bullshit. You know what I mean? Stop with the bullshit.
Think about it, Sky. I think how much of these? I'm pretty sure these insurances get paid out the ass for like doing these surgeries, and then like handing out. Yes, you see what I'm saying? It goes back to that. Yeah, and it's like they don't want to say it, but my sister's a traveling nurse, and she goes to Atlanta all the time, and she always either does the HIV disease or the trans medicine, and like either girls like you're putting huge amounts of testosterone in a woman. and like especially young girls, yeah, man, like, and vice versa,
That's
their
so sad.
hormones and emotions are gonna be like a roller coaster. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
And
it's
I
like,
heard
Go ahead. Go
that
ahead.
they get that
go ahead, Adrian.
testosterone stuff. It's not really reversible. Like I've seen stories about people trying to detrans, and
Yeah,
the testosterone. It's like really, I don't know, but
it's too late.
it's almost irreversible. Yeah, it's really
It's too
sad.
late. Yeah.
It messes with them. Yeah, it's too late. They got
Yeah.
plenty of stories that they don't want people to see,
So
that they
Right.
never get publicized, that showing that these people that they regret the decision,
Right.
the
right,
transition. You know what I mean? Like
I'll
the
give
ones that
you
get the
a
shit cut off. Well, the ones
I'll
that
give
get
you
the shit cut off, they
a
got
personal
to
story.
dilate. They got hold up. They got to dilate every day. You know what I mean?
Mm.
They got to put some
Yeah,
shit down
you
there
have to.
just for that shit won't. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what
Yeah.
it does, but whatever it does, close up or whatever, or keep it
Mm.
wet. I don't know what it is, but they got to dilate down there every freaking day. You know what I mean? That's crazy.
That's
Go ahead,
crazy.
go ahead, Apox. My bad.
Oh no, 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 no! I was just trying. I thought you were like trying to. I thought it was like a pauses in between, so I thought you were doing my bad. But no.
Go
So
ahead.
I had to take. I got onto testosterone therapy. It was last year, and I think it lasted for about a 6-month span. It was just because like it was like I was going through a bad time, like doing the custody battle. That really messed me up. But I got my levels up to normal where they're supposed to be, and you know, I mean, I quickly told the doctor, like, hey, yo, like it's not like it's nothing bad because you know testosterone men make it, we naturally
Right.
make it, but then like we get to a certain point where we quit making it, but then there's also that rest level test and then like the peak test, whatever. But
Yeah,
I told the doctor, like, hey, like I'm feeling kind of like I'm like amped up every little damn thing, and then like you know they took my levels again and they were like at 1800. That was way too damn high. And so he told me, "Is like, here, come over here, let's check it out again." They tested me again. I didn't have to get on it. See, now the whole emotional train, I didn't get the whole emotional or anything like that, but I got the like Sky, when we're like 18, 17 years old again, when like everything, you throw everything to the wind, caution to the wind, and you just want to fight everything.
yeah. Like taking a bump. You know what I'm saying?
Yep,
I've been
that's
talking
what
about
it
it, but
was.
like, yeah,
That's what it was, and that's
yeah,
how I felt on that testosterone, and I got off of it, and you know you level back down, but it's just those energy levels were so damn high, and I can imagine it in a woman. I mean, I seen
yeah,
some of the bodybuilder women here in the gym that look like damn man. They're like mustache
yeah.
and like the voice is deep, their jawlines are huge.
Crazy.
That's crazy. I'm gonna play a little bit more of this video.
All right, go ahead.
Some of the time I'm actually going, I actually don't know who is, who this person is, and yet this is one of the most key facts. We know people's names and we know their sex. That's kind of like the key, and their age. Those kind of the key facts about people because they are the most relevant facts. But
Yeah, and really, I don't think this is a complicated issue to understand. I'd further point out there are current alleged reports, but of this individual also being on Reddit as soon as 15 years old, where he's talking about how, he wants to take HRT soon. And then clearly something was going on in his brain where he kept identifying himself as an anime character. And there was a LARP going on where, this, by the way, is very common with radical leftists, especially those on Reddit, where they believe they have some type of affiliation with a cartoon character or superhero, something very childlike, but then they take those weird twisted fantasies into the real world. And that's how you, by the way, get the epidemic of left-wing violence. I don't know if you've noticed, a lot of these people, not just this person, but a lot of them seem to believe there's some type of characters in a movie or video game. When I use the term overgrown children, please understand, I'm not just talking about maybe some mental immaturity or, crying too much the way they act. It's also, it translates to this, right? A lot of these people, the real thing, actually see themselves as they get their morality, first of all, from a cartoon or a superhero movie, something very childish that they don't actually understand. And then they take that into the real world and use it as some, I don't know, just.
Coming to say this, right? I watched the backyard fighting. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, Poxy. Maybe one of y'all do Emperor Bear. I doubt you know, Andrea. But and then no shot at you, but I doubt you know because it's kind of MMA shit that they do in the backyard, right? And there's this one
is it
guy.
like backyard boxing or backyard blood sports?
It's something like that. Yes, it's something like that, but it's kind of getting kind of popular now. You know what I mean? And there's this one guy. His name is Death, some Death Stump like that. It was
I know you're talking
this
about.
guy. Okay, you know who I'm talking about? Mighty Mouse
Yeah,
Training.
yeah,
Mighty Mouse
yeah,
Training.
yeah.
This guy went into a fight with no training, got his ass whooped, and guess where he said he got his fight training from? Just take a guess, y'all. Just take a guess where he said he learned how to fight from.
Which is like a,
Huh?
I don't know, boxing, somewhere in boxing?
Anybody else?
Did he get it
Karate?
from like Reddit or YouTube?
Anybody else?
He read a book.
Okay, one person got it right in the chat, but they didn't say what Emmy it was.
Anime? He got it from anime?
Listen, he said it himself. He said that he trained by watching Naruto and shit like that. This is what this man said. You see, this is the reason why I'm bringing that up, because you heard what this man just said, right? This man, whoever this tranny was, started thinking that he was a damn anime character. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is exactly, he's exactly telling the truth, because this happened in real life with this one dude. He thought he was in Naruto for real. He thought Naruto,
That's what all that
and
furry
Dragon
stuff
Ball
is
Z
about.
and all that. He thought he was gonna be able to throw a Kamehameha.
That's
You know what I mean?
creepy.
This is like, and he wasn't
I
no
hope
do
he
funny
didn't
that I
lose
know
no
of.
teeth.
Yeah, he wasn't no tranny or no do funny that I know of. But
Just
the only reason why I'm bringing that up is because this guy right here is the same thing that this guy's doing. He took anime and started thinking that he was an anime character. You know what I mean?
I thought he was gonna power up, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, yo, that's funny, because that's what we did with one of my older cousins. He's like 18. We took his keys away because he thought he was Fast and Furious. All those movies that he watches about, like YouTube videos, racing and drifting and shit.
I said this on CG's. I said this on CG's, right? And this was about books. And now I'm incorporating this to games, video, movies, TV, all that.
Yeah.
Some people shouldn't be able to watch no type of entertainment at all. Read books, nothing. They should be in the cave somewhere trying to learn how to start fires. Try to read. Go back.
Black girl off of YouTube with that flat earth stuff.
No, some of these people should go back to the caveman days in caves and learn how to recreate the goddamn wheel. You know what I mean? Because they're stupid. They can't. They got TV, and that shit's rotting some people's brains. And it does it even worse with the damn trannies. You know what I mean? Because they already taking all them damn pills and shit.
Right.
Like, this shit's crazy.
Hey, Scott. Before I get off, like, I've been wanting to ask you and Bear this question. So, because I know y'all believe in that flat Earth stuff. I'm not saying I don't. I'm in the middle, but I'm more normal. So I believe in other than that. But how are the winds made? Like the winds, like when we have hurricanes, how does that come about? The wind, if we're in a dome and we have no like.
First
I don't believe in gravity either, so it's like I'm trying to think of like the rain, the weather, and especially the wind.
Okay. First of all,
right.
I don't believe in the flat Earth, but I am open-minded to it. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say about it. I'm kind of like what you just said, but I'm kind of like open-minded to it, right?
Right.
But second, that's something I don't know. I wouldn't even know. I wouldn't even know how to answer that on a globe there. You know what I mean?
Okay. See, I asked that somebody, like one of the guys on the job site, he believes in it. He tried stuttering and shit. It's like, dude, just say you don't know. So I'm pretty sure Black Bear heard me, so he's probably gonna come up with some story now, like dragons flapping their wings.
Yeah, he's listening right now, and maybe it's the dragon blowing. The volcano, the dragon's nose that are poking up out of the water.
It's the nose. The volcano's the nose.
Yeah, every time he breathes, the wind blows and harder, and it causes the hot air out of the nose, out of the dragon, is mixing with cold air from the Arctic, and it creates a tornado. You know what I mean? And that's how the flat Earth tornadoes happen.
I think he's keeping that charade up for Nays just to piss her off. he pisses her the hell off.
Trolling her.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he does it on purpose now. I think he believes in flat Earth. I just don't think he has a good explanation for his theories, which is fine, it's normal. I don't believe that, it's like, I don't believe everything they tell me, because I mean, when you get out of high school and public school, when you go to college or you do your own studying, you figure out some stuff. It was like, well, how come they just didn't tell me straight up? Like in high school, like with the whole when during Black History Month, they told us about the first Black woman protesting and all this. And then when I go to college and then I get my minor degree in that, and then they tell me, then I find out that it was somebody else other than Rosa Parks, and then you find out why, and I was like, oh, that's some BS. There's always something.
Right.
It's always something. Like
those
that's why I
stories
kind of
are-
quit believing it. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
especially
I
at
know what-
school, because they do gloss over a lot of stuff in school where you don't get like the full like history or context. You've got to go out on your own and find it.
Yep. That's exactly how this is. And even then, like even with college, I mean, there's certain degrees that, career paths that you need to go to school for. But I know for one of the degrees I went for, computer science, I could have just stayed at home and learned that on my own. So it was like
these certifications down.
Yeah, that would have been a whole lot better if you just got your Cisco.
Yeah. But with the flat Earth, I don't believe it's flat Earth. I think it's a globe. But I'm open minded to you know what I mean, some theories and shit. You know what I mean? That's how I say it. Now the dragons and shit, nah, we ain't doing no. I don't know about no damn dragons.
We ain't going that far.
Yeah, we ain't going
All
all
right,
that.
if you don't do dragons, you don't do
Nah,
dinosaurs.
aliens.
Nah, dragons and dinosaurs is the same thing. If you don't do dragons, you don't do dinosaurs. You're not allowed to.
Now, aliens, you can count me in for that because I believe in that. Maybe I'm crazy, but I haven't seen one, but I believe
You know what's funny with that, Sky? The how people talk about aliens. You know how there's like stories, farmers and whatnot. They always say that, yeah, they ate up the carcasses. They sucked out the blood and they kidnapped some people and they they found some like pieces of metal. It's like, I find it funny that they're not like coming here to take like our natural resources.
Yeah,
Like you
they're
never
coming to
hear
the.
them like, yeah. It's like
they're
I know
not coming to take the gold and the silver and the oil. They're coming to take ass juice. That's what they're coming to take. And that's
yeah. So that's what I've heard a theory. Somebody say that he thinks that it's probably because something in our genetics that we're God's chosen humans, people, and like we're what close, and when we pass away, we get closer to God.
Yeah,
and they're like somehow trying to manipulate that. But I don't know. It's just this entire universe, this entire life itself. It's like one big.
He must have went. He must have went through a patch or something. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe we on a magic carpet. Who knows? I don't know. Yeah.
But I'll let y'all go. I gotta get back to it.
Maybe we're really on Banta's pirate ship. You know what I mean? That he stole. You know what I mean? That's maybe we're on. I hope he's listening too. Goddamn bastard. You know what I mean?
You just summoned him. He'll be here shortly.
Yeah, I have summoned him. Nate's gonna probably hit him up in the Discord, tell him to pop up. Meskin, goddamn Meskin. But yeah, let me get back to this video right quick. We're almost done with it. But yeah, this story is been crazy. I just found out about it this morning, really. This morning, summertime. Let me get back to this.
Cause for violence or something like that. And if you're not familiar, I mean, you can learn more about this. Just go on Reddit, honestly, for 2 seconds. You'll see this very prominently displayed. But, regardless of how substantiated these reports are, I'm just going to, put that out there. This has been reported. I think of what we do know and what is confirmed is absolutely undeniable here, which is that first and foremost, you're talking about a mentally ill person, right? All school shooters are mentally ill. You have to have mental illness a severe mental illness, I should say, to want to go and commit something like that. But of course, the argument long posed by people on our side about the issue of HRT, gender transition, right? And the correlation that it has as of late to school shootings is the very fact that when you're taking people who probably already have issues going on upstairs, right? They believe they're born in the wrong body and all of this. And then secondly, okay, instead of responding to that by saying, hey, maybe there's something going on here, maybe we should treat you, society, of course, responds by instead celebrating, uplifting that, and then treating with the supposed gender-affirming care, which is what? Not just a bunch of body-altering hormones, but also on top of that, right? brain altering hormones, actively changing your mental state, which already to begin with, in a lot of these individuals, very likely was disturbed. And so, as we point out with the mental illness issue as it pertains to school shootings, yes, there's absolutely something to be said about the fact that when you have people who already likely are unstable, and instead of treating their instability, you double down on that by giving them hormones that make them even more unstable, then it perhaps really is not that hard to explain why you're seeing the growing and rising epidemic of violence being perpetrated by members of this so-called community, right? It's simply the truth, okay? And that ought to be something we should have a conversation about. The reality is they don't want to have that conversation for a couple different reasons. Because number one, it's actually quite common sense when you think about it, right? Anyone who's being honest with themselves will say, hey, that's actually kind of logical, right? Isn't that going to really mess up your brain? But then secondly, I would even argue perhaps there's a pharmaceutical or financial interest behind it, right? Not just the political interests of trying to quote unquote.
It's definitely that. It's definitely pharmaceutical interest. You know what I'm saying? They getting that money. You know what I mean? Shit. The more and more money. Listen, the more and more addicts they got, the more and more people they can get addicted to shit. The more and more people they can get their mind messed up like this shit. Yeah, they're gonna make money off of it. Damn right.
Yeah, because originally it was like if you were someone who identified as trans years and years ago, they would give you a pill to basically, rebalance your brain, and you sort of go, I forgot about that. If they can make money off it, they'll, facilitate it because they can make a lot of money off it. You know what I mean?
You know what I think it is? They weren't making enough money off the pills to balance it.
Yeah, so they would want
say,
to do that. Yeah,
why are we
definitely
trying to balance it? Why not help them out? You know what I'm saying? Transition. Why not help them out in the delusion? You know what I mean? We'll get more money that way if we help them out in their delusion. You know what I mean? So yeah. And Blue Jay, I seen you yesterday, but I just popped my head in, and then I went out right quick. I wasn't over there for long. I think I was streaming at the time, but yeah, I seen you. Appreciate you for coming through up here though. But yeah, I seen the NPC. Yeah, man, these people, that's what these people are. You know what I mean? Shit. Crazy. You know what I mean? They need to be in mental institutions. Make them make insane asylums great again. That's what they should do.
Stand with the trans community or whatever. But of course, secondly, the fact that pharmaceutical companies make millions of dollars selling these drugs, selling these treatment to people. Frankly, they probably don't care what it does. And then through the guise of, the social stigma.
Listen, I barely take these. You know what I mean? Barely take these. I take these when it gets to the point where it's either doesn't go away after a couple of days, or it's too you know what I mean? My head hurts or whatever the pain is too much. And these people are taking pills to alter their mind. And they know it. That's the crazy part about it. They know it. Alter the mind, the voice, everything. And they know it. This is crazy.
Don't want to seem transphobic. I think the simple reality is a lot of this stuff doesn't even get properly studied, right? What are the effects? Because I remember hearing for years, leftists would come and say, hey, look, according to the studies, according to research, puberty blockers and HRT and all of these things, they don't actually have a permanent effect on the body or puberty or anything, which was often used as a justification to keep transing the kids, essentially, right? To which I say, that is obviously not true, right? It defies basic common sense. Yes, if you put in unnatural hormones that block the process of puberty, that is going to have a permanent effect on your body, even if you get off of it. Okay, so you're going to start going into puberty at what, 19, 20 years old? Yes, obviously there's going to be physiological differences, right? But of course, while hiding behind the guise of science, what's the reality? Is that if pharmaceutical companies had to have an honest conversation and had to research this type of stuff properly, it's very likely that, frankly, given what we're noticing in the real world, you would kind of reach the findings that, hey, maybe this stuff is not entirely safe. Maybe it's not properly understood. Maybe the effects of it can be a lot more severe than we think, and quote unquote gender affirming care can actually have negative consequences. So, of course, if that happened, then we probably lose a lot of money, right? If we were honest about this. So instead, let's sort of use the guise of politics and being tolerant and all this stuff to keep on saying, how dare you block gender affirming care? Don't be hateful. Don't be transphobic. No. we're being very loving, actually. We're asking crooked pharmaceutical companies to be honest about the effects of their drugs.
Yeah, that's what they should have been doing. They should have been honest about the effects, what the permanent effects, short-term effects, or whatever it is going to have, on these people. They should have been did that. That's I think, if I'm not mistaken, that's why the oxycodone, I think it was oxycodone.
Oh yeah,
That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why they got sued when that happened. You know what I mean? So they should let you know. Can you hear any ringing?
No, I can't. No.
Okay, you can't hear it. All right, yeah, but they should let them know, and these people should be sued. Just like the oxycodone thing, they should be sued.
Yeah, pharmaceutical companies have literally shut down like development of vaccines just because they can't make money on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'd argue for all of those reasons combined, both the politics and both the financial interests, that part probably doesn't get talked about enough. That's why you never get honesty on this subject. And it goes one level deeper, right? A question I've often posed in a lot of school and mass shootings is, how many of these people in general were on brain-altering hormones in some way, shape, or form, right? The trans thing has happened a lot in recent years, but I also beg a question like SSRIs, right? Antidepressants, things like that. Further, there have been documented active shootings, school shootings that have happened, taken on those too, right? I genuinely would like to see a real scientific, not a political one, not a paid one, a real scientific study while they try to push gun control and all of these things of how many mass shooters in the past 20 to 25 years have been on some type of brain-altering hormone that's made by pharmaceutical companies, right? Just a question I'd like to beg. But of course, if we had that conversation, then very likely, again, the pharmaceutical companies who are selling those drugs wouldn't want to do it. See? Because they're making a lot of money off of this. And so you combine all of that. You combine the fact, by the way, that, despite claiming to be counter-revolutionary, the left wing and liberal media and all of the institutions in our country, or revolutionary, I should say, not counter-revolutionary, but, all the leftists in this country love to shill for big pharma. They love to shill for big medicine, the big institutions. That's kind of all confounds on itself to why you can never get an honest answer on that, right? And it's just very simple, You're giving guns to people who are putting a bunch of crazy mind-altering hormones in their body and then claim that surely, like, there's no way this could possibly correlate to the school shootings they're committing. That's ridiculous. Of course it is. And that, of course, brings us to this recent press conference with Canadian authorities, specifically this police commander here, who gets asked about this because it's a growing question. And, the information is getting out there. Hey, this shooter was of transgender identity, and take a listen to what happens next, as you could imagine.
We've heard all around the world reports coming out from different media, not local but world. And we've heard people from Tumblr Ridge, actually people that know the shooter. And they are all saying that this person is transgender. Why is the RCMP not speaking to this? Why are we hiding this from the public?
Well, first off, thank you for your question. We're not hiding it. In fact, you're the first media to ask the question. I will say this. We identified the suspect as they chose to be identified in public and in social media. I can say that Jesse was born as a biological male who approximately, the information that I have, approximately 6 years ago began to transition to female and identified as female, both socially and publicly.
See, and that's why what I mean. This is what I was telling 777. This is what I was telling 777 earlier, y'all. Everybody in chat, if y'all were here earlier when 777 was cooking, this is what I was telling 777. They're so scared that they won't even say from the beginning that he should have said that from the beginning instead of having a reporter call him out on that shit. He should have said, "This is a man." That's what they should have said. They should have said his name and what he was instead of trying to hide that shit. That shit's crazy.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we've heard a lot of transgender and masculine shootings. Do you think there's a correlation here?
It's too early to say whether that has any correlation in this investigation. I think it's important to recognize that this investigation is still in its infancy. We have scenes still lock down the school and the residents while we execute search warrants and gather further evidence and talk to witnesses that may have further evidence for police.
So as was pointed out in the previous clip, you typically expect that when the police or the media are identifying a suspect in a crime, very basic things. The first couple things you point out are their name, their age, and their gender. And yet, knowingly, this has been obfuscated or hidden by the Canadian police. And then you even get the admission there, right? The freaking school shooter, the person that just killed 9 people. The Canadian police are more concerned with protecting that individual's preferred pronouns and gender identity and how he chose to identify himself rather than telling the actual truth. Only now when you...
And that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Instead of them saying that he was a man, they want to say, we're going to identify him with what he chose to be identified. Fuck no. Identify him by what he really is. How about that? Let's tell the world.
Just gonna say very quickly, Bob. I've got to jump off now, but just gonna say, like, thanks for having me again, and as always, been a pleasure, mate.
Yes, sir, man. You're more than welcome to come up anytime, man. Appreciate you for coming by like always. And if you can, share the video to someone. Help us out a little bit. Appreciate that.
You're welcome. Thanks, Bob.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. But this is what I was saying. This is what I was trying to tell. They're more inclined to be like, oh, we're gonna protect the man that went out and deleted everybody, deleted 10 kids, 10 kids, and injured 25 other people. They're more worried about, keeping his identity secret. This is crazy.
I know,
this is
right?
crazy.
Because they're trying to do their best to include them all as men and women, and they're trying to do their best to conform us to this ideology. And this is what I was saying about because a lot of people are trying to say the color, right, about black, white, and all this other stuff. That's what I'm saying. This is the same type of mind manipulation they're trying to use on us. You see what I mean? They're trying to force us to accept it. And other people would say, oh, well, that's just the way society is. But no, like, we are society. So if we don't adhere to that, that's some sort of forced concept, kind of like authoritarianism, or what do they want to call it, when, empires or like running dictatorships and things like that. That's the kind of situation they're trying to put on us.
Yeah.
It's pretty messed up.
Yeah. But yeah, man, it's just crazy that they're more worried about keeping the identity of this damn dude instead of worried about the kids and the kids that got deleted and the kids that are injured and the people that are in this is crazy. This is a weird world.
You're blowing
in.
my mind, Skywalker, because I'm starting to realize some things right now. How how they have us divided by color, and now they're having us divided by gender. Wow. Like, they're trying to divide us in every single way. Wow, it's getting crazy. Religion, country, like, you know what I mean? Finances. Yo, we're so segregated. We're more segregated than ever.
Nazis, you cannot. No, Nazis. Now you talking shit about me, Nazis. You know what I mean? Flat Earth. Look at you. You want to be a cat?
Well, babies do the same thing. I know a lot of people can identify as a baby. I'm done.
You're confronted on it. Do you point out, yes, this suspect was indeed a biological male? Are those not basic facts of the case, right? When they do the autopsy here, are they going to write down, female? Or are they going to write down male? When they study body composition, bone structure, look at injury, superficial wounds, all those things, right? Are they going to be studying a female or a male? Right? In the context of crime, which is it? Right? Is it how they socially identify themselves, or it is simply the biological reality of who they are? But of course, just what a ridiculous display, to say the least.
Absolutely.
You have a school shooter, and you're more concerned with that person's preferred pronouns than telling the truth. Keep in mind, this is the police.
It's so crazy. He's so scared to even say it. He's so scared that when he started off his press conference, he should have said, so-and-so 18-year-old Jesse, born male, or not even born a male. Suspect was a male, 17-year-old, or whatever. However the hell you got to say it. 17-year-old male, His name was that. Instead, they're so damn scared to say he was a male because he might get fired. That's what's wrong with it. That's what his problem is. He's scared to say, he's scared to call
I
a
don't
spade
think
a
it's
spade.
scared. I think he knows that if he wants to do what he wants to do, because he's a spokesperson right now, he's the face of something. He could easily
That's why
become the
you should
next
say it.
mayor, the next governor, whatever. So if
I
he
wouldn't
wants to
want
play, he's got to pay.
I wouldn't want this guy as my next mayor. None couldn't come out
Well,
and tell the truth.
I mean,
Why
but that's
would I
what they
want him as
want. They
my
want
next mayor?
people they can control, right, Skywalker?
Yeah, I agree with that. But that's
All
not
right.
what I'm saying. We're talking two different things. You're saying I'm telling you what he should have did. You know what I mean? That's all
Oh,
I'm
okay.
doing is showing you what he's scared to get fired. You're proving my point. You know what I mean? Basically, well, I guess we're not talking the same different thing, but
Well,
you're proving my point.
yeah, I'm agreeing with you, and I'm just
Yeah,
taking it
yeah.
a step further, adding a little detail.
We play a little bit more, the last little bit.
Their job is to inform the public, and they're disinforming the public. They're hiding that fact, right? And then only when you ask about it on like the second day, are they saying, well, yeah, I guess you're right. They were born as a biological male. And by the way, this is the first reporter to ask it. In that case, what is the rest of the Canadian media doing, right? They write all these reports about like, the full details of the shooting, right? Highly detailed. Goes on and on. Here's what time it happened. Here's where it happened. Here's how many people are dead. Here are the victims. Yet you can't even properly identify the shooter themselves for this particular reason. Why? Well, we know the answer why, right? And it would help if we would just be honest about this. Who knows? Maybe we could actually prevent these types of events going forward if we had a real transparent conversation about the medical and mental health reality of this situation. But of course, that's not going to happen. Instead, you're immediately just going to hear more calls to take away the rights of ordinary citizens because of people who are screwed up in the head and taking potentially hormones and drugs that they actually shouldn't biologically, physiologically be on, especially while owning guns. And then those people are to blame. But no, according to the authorities, right, everybody else is to blame for that problem instead of those people. Just ridiculous and so typical. These are the police, by the way, who are expected to show up in a situation like that, protect your children. Give me a break. Apparently, they're more concerned with the shooter's preferred pronouns. Now, if the shooter had not already killed himself, genuine question in that case, right? Are the police going to show up and say, "Freeze! What are your preferred pronouns?" first before figuring out what to do? Seriously? Give me a freaking break. But anyways, that said though, guys, let me know your thoughts on this in the comment section down below. Be sure to leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel if you are new. And until next time, God bless and peace.
All right, he was exaggerating a little bit at the end there, but I get the point he's trying to make. Oh, Lefty's losing it is great.
Yeah.
That's
Shout out to
great.
Vince,
I won't
man.
lie.
But yeah, man, they that shit was a bad and sad story. You know what I mean? Sad all the way around. Sad because they ain't got no good gun laws over there where they can't have guns to protect themselves. Sad that
I mean, it was a school. It's not like you're supposed to have guns at school.
it was sad that it would happen at a school with children. You know what I mean? That was the worst part about it.
Definitely.
And it was also sad that they're trying to cover up that the man had a mental disorder, thought he was a woman, and
that's dangerous. That's dangerous.
Most likely, should have been locked up. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean,
most likely,
yeah,
he should have been
sure.
in a mental institution.
I don't know, man. See this is a hard call right here. If it's a mental disorder, right? And they don't want to when this person is going to the therapist and they're saying, "Oh, I'm a woman in a man's body." Why isn't that person saying, "All right, we're gonna go ahead and hold you overnight for 72 hours. We're gonna have you fully evaluated," like a lot of these other people that say, "Oh, I believe in aliens." You go into a therapist and tell them that, I bet you're gonna be in there for at least 48 hours. See what I'm saying? Who knows who they're gonna send in there to talk to you? So if they treat these gender dysphoric people, okay, which is pretty much schizophrenia, okay, because they believe something that's not there, or at least we can't see what they believe, right? So they have to deal with them accordingly. So whatever you would do with a schizophrenic person or split personalities, that's what you should be doing with gender dysphoric people, in my opinion. Whatever that procedure is, like people that have dementia, Alzheimer's, like they be acting out. Yeah, yes, you need to treat them like that. Okay, that's all I got on this one. Because especially like because somebody mentioned, oh, what are women supposed to do earlier? I think it was Unique. She was like, oh, what are we gonna do? Beat them up? No, you could ostracize them. Like a dude walks up to your girl group dressed up like a whole female, like, excuse me, sir. You hit him with that. That's what you do. You know what I'm saying? And if he gets out of pocket, that's when we need to call the police. This person is mentally ill and they need to go and be detained for 72 hours to see if they're fit to be in the world with their mind state. What do you think, Skywalker?
I think if you think you're another, if you think anything but what you are, I think you need to be locked up, and you
And
shouldn't be able to be
evaluated,
out.
right?
No,
Evaluated.
no evaluation.
Oh
If
shit!
you think you're a woman,
I was being nice then.
no. If you think you're a woman and you're a man, you need to be locked up. Plain and simple. Ain't no evaluation. Ain't no none of that. It's already in you. You're already crazy. That's all I need to know about you. People
Definitely
like
shouldn't
that
be
should have
allowed to
life
have
sentences,
guns.
and they shouldn't be able. People like that shouldn't be able to get out and get
Well,
out.
they shouldn't be able to have guns, especially, right? Because if you have a mental illness, they won't let you get a firearm. They should be put on that list. And then on top of that, anybody that's going to support them, okay, and has direct contact with them on a regular basis, they shouldn't be allowed to have guns either.
So right
Yeah,
here, look.
yeah,
Right here, I
consequences.
think this is him right here. If I'm not mistaken, it might not be him. Is it? If this is this person, I don't know if it is. If this is him, it's crazy. It said Jesse shot 35 innocent people yesterday, including his mother, sister, and teacher. And young children 10 are dead, and many are fighting for their lives. I know this ain't him. Damn.
This was probably his last moments, huh? That's what it looks like.
That's him, ain't it? Her,
I don't
him,
know.
whatever.
Let's see.
Is it?
He shot 35 people, including his mother, sister, teacher, and 10 children fighting for their lives. And I'm assuming this is after it's done because it looks like he's got blood on him.
No. He was
Or is this was
he
before?
deleted himself. It had to been because he
No, I'm
deleted.
saying that this must be the moments
It's
before
either
he
that or
did
it's not
that.
him. It's either that or it's not him.
No, because
it
it looks like he's in a closet. And for me, I'm thinking in my head, right? If this was before the incident, then he planned it, and this is where he was making his last moments. And if it was after he did all that stuff, and this was before he ended himself, then this is his last moments. This is what I'm trying to figure out. When did this get posted?
I don't know. 8 hours ago, it looks like it.
Or I mean, when did they capture it? Was it him recording himself after he did things? Because he had red all on his face and all on his hands. So it looked like that's his last moments before he, did himself. That's what it seems like. At least that's the kind of laugh I've heard. If somebody just lost their mind.
I said, let me see. Hold on. I don't know. Let me see. They said, Grok, is this the person, the shooter in Canada? Said, why isn't he dead? Who is this person in the video? I don't know. He clearly is the same.
Yeah.
Shot of Thorazine would be a thing for him. Hey, good thing. Hold up, y'all. Hold up. Hey, hold it down.
Yeah. Good thing Canada has very strict gun laws. Oh, wait. That's wild. That's wild. I couldn't, like, when I was in Canada, I couldn't defend them. I did everything I could to defend their way of life, man. They're so agitated because they're getting taxed into oblivion. They don't have any control over their system. Their army needs help. And China is in their face. It's hard for Canada right now. It's kind of possessed, you know. Can't hear you, Skywalker. You're still muted.
I said I'm guessing this is him because all the posts are saying it's him. Seems like a normal kid with a bad. What? No, it's not. I don't know what these people.
Well,
Dude looks
that's
like
how
the Joker. So
white
this will
kids
probably
be
be
acting
for.
like that for real, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. I've been around them for a while. They pretty crazy. White kids crazy as hell. You didn't see Jackass?
Yeah.
Okay, there was how many of them? I'm telling you, that's how they really be. And there are some straight edge guys or whatever, but that's in every culture.
So it is him. Said this is the shooter Jesse Van Roosterler, whatever, the 18-year-old trans shooter who murdered at least 10. Damn, this is him. This is crazy.
Hey, click that show more right there after instead of right above the video. Click show more. Right there. Yeah, okay. Instead of dealing with his mental health issues. Canadian 30s, blah, 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 hormones, blockers, medications, poisoned his body, mind, instead of helping him, like we were talking about. But the thing is, I'm trying to figure out, was this before or after the incident? Because it makes a difference. It really does.
I thought he was 18. They put 17, but he was 18 years old. And this is before. You know what I mean? This is crazy. This is what they got walking around. Need to be locked up. That's what they need to do.
That's my question, though. So I'm gonna try to figure out, when was that video taken? Was it before or after the incident?
It had to been had to been after or before. I meant. Let me see.
Maybe he was hyping himself up in that video before he went in. You know what I'm saying? Because that would make sense. Either that or he did it and then he just wanted to record himself laughing as his last little, because that's why I want to know when.
Crazy though.
Because he had all
That's
that.
what we had walking around, y'all. This what we got this type of shit in the United States too. Well, this ain't over there. Type of shit is in the United States. Not as bad.
We got our own issues, yep. I'll give you that. We definitely got our own issues over here. But there was a lot of foreigners doing it, and previously they were trying to make it seem like black people was doing it all the time. But every now and then you would get that case, and then they would put it on TV like it's happening all the time. But it doesn't happen all the time. It's still a very small percentage of our population. When we think of hundreds of thousands or hundreds of millions of people, if only 1% of the population is messing up, and then you want to say a percentage of that is mostly black. Come on, I could get it. That's still like 100,000 people out of millions.
Here goes a graphic of
Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? It says who's behind mass shootings? Mass shootings. 4+ dead per million people by group. Number 1, trans biological male. You know what I'm saying? So these are all just public incidents with 4 or more fatalities expressed as rates per million population. So trans non-binary male got the most. Trans
it's not even 1% though.
Huh?
I said it's not even 1% out of all of it though.
You got the Asian, black, white, Asian, women, and Hispanic. But this is man. So they need to. Hey man, lock these people up, man. Damn that, man.
Right, and that's crazy how they jumped past everybody on the board. What?
See, Black Thought said black people can't aim. If they could, we would be at the top. They would won. But yeah, man, this is crazy, man. You know,
That was probably per capita, huh?
per million. Mass shooting right here. 4+ death per million people.
Per million by demographic. So they're trying to do per capita, yeah. So that's like a per capita. I got you.
Basically.
All right.
You can
Well,
basically
yeah.
say
Now,
per capita.
yeah. Now, if you go to individual cities, you'll start seeing differences. But we ain't gonna go there.
Yeah, but
Asian. I didn't see Asian men coming. Asian men at the top. That's wild. That's wild.
Asian.
Yeah, I thought I saw that on there. Pull it up one more time. I think they was over black people. I was like, man.
It's over with now. I lost it.
Oh, it's cool.
I refreshed the page. It ain't up there no more. I don't think I saved it. Got Pizzagate. Yeah, but anyways, yeah, man. But yeah, man, they should lock them up, lock them all up. If you think you're a man and you're a woman, if you think you're a woman and you're a man, lock them all up. They want equal opportunities. Put them all in the same jail and let them do whatever they want to do with each other or in the same place. Lock their asses up. And news.
Oh, you're talking like trans jail? Ah, that'd be crazy.
Yeah, man, lock them up. They want to be whatever they want to be. Throw them in together. Let them figure it out. You know what I mean? That's what they do.
Yeah, I bet you them girls gonna be girls real quick, and them boys gonna be boys real quick.
Nazis. Well, I hate to tell you, Nazis. It was fake news about Bad Bunny. Fake news. News alert. Bad Bunny did not break Super Bowl viewership records. Nielsen numbers prove it. They lied. They're bullshit. They lied to you.
Of course they did.
No,
I wasn't watching that.
No, you say, Richard, you say it's a horrible idea, right? But we got these damn trainings. I just showed you the video. I just showed you where they're the highest male trainees, then female trainees. Them two are the highest of mass shootings. So why not throw them in there? They want to be all equal. Let them be equal, and let them say, "Hey, fight for the fittest. Who survives?" Y'all go on. You know what I'm saying? We don't need this shit.
And they just came out in the last 4 years.
Shout out to you, Richard.
That's crazy.
Yeah, back to this, Nazis. So did not. That trash did not. Said official figures are disproving a widely polarized claim surrounding Bad Bunny's Super Bowl, what was it, LX, whatever that is, halftime show. Earlier figures have claimed that Latinos singers set a new viewership record. However, official records report otherwise. Despite the claims, liberals and supporters of Bad Bunny's historic halftime show appearance continue to celebrate the performance. Here are the details. Where Bad Bunny's Super Bowl halftime show stands in history. All right. An official Nielsen report has shown that, contrary to popular news, Bad Bunny's dramatic Super Bowl halftime show fell short of the all-time record. That February 8, 2026 outing came fourth behind Kendrick Lamar, Michael Jackson, and Usher. So it was fake news. It was fake news. No. Yes. Lock their asses up. Yes, put them in a mental institution. Back in the 90s, in the 80s, this shit used to be a mental disorder. Now, you just can be fluent in whatever you want to be. There's 1,000 million genders that you can be. Yes, they're crazy. Lock them up in an insane asylum. Yes, I'm sorry that you don't like my idea. You're lucky I'm not the president or a dictator or the king of this world, because that's what I'll do. Yes, I'll do that. Yes. Say what you want to say, but I'll do that. They can turn raindrops into active C4 over American by pin drop if they wanted to. Okay, well, if they wanted to, they could. So, fake news alert. Bad Bunny halftime did not break any viewership records. Official Nielsen, 128.2 million average viewers, 8:15 to 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Hold up. Super Bowl peaked at 137 million in quarter two. People pushing 135 plus lies got exposed quick. Boycotts work. Celebrities got the message. Stay out the show. The 15-minute supernova at Levi Stadium registered 128.2 million viewers between 8:15 and 8:30, according to the official data from Nielsen on Tuesday. The report means Kendrick Lamar 2025 viewership according to recorded 133.5 million, remaining at the top in history books. So they lied to you, Nazis. They lied to you, sir. They lied to you. Yeah. Bad Bunny shit was a bullshit. I can't say it was bullshit. It's for it. So it's bullshit. But what's up, Mike?
Salute. That was probably the worst Super Bowl halftime show I've ever seen in my life. I'm 50 years old. That's probably the worst I've ever seen. And it's nothing to do with, anything like Latin, but it seemed very weird. It just was weird. It was like strange. And
the whole Super Bowl was, honestly, it didn't feel like a Super Bowl, did it?
It didn't.
Thank you.
Coming from a Spanish guy.
Yeah.
I think it was bullshit.
It felt very odd.
They should have. I think they should have sung. I think they should have sung in English.
Yeah. And you touched on something. Well, I mean, you could speak Spanish. There's nothing wrong with that. But the thing is that it was just odd. The vibe was strange. The vibe was strange. It was just a strange vibe. It's like, I'll give you an example. If you have like Pitbull up there, or if you have like Mark Anthony up there, these are Spanish men, right? Like you're rocking, you're just rocking. You're like, yeah, but like he was awkward and strange, man.
Before we move on deeper into this conversation, I just wanted to point out that, for the Kendrick Lamar one, we were all singing that shit. You not like us. We was all on it. So I just
don't think that it could have been a Latin singer. He could have went up there and did what he did. But sing in English. You know what I mean? Do your little reggaeton in English. Yeah. Pitbull would have been this. Pitbull would have sung in English and put a little bit of Spanish words in it, just like he does. Why not do that? Hey, man. Listen. I think that, me personally, I think they need to stop politicizing the Super Bowl. Try to make it political. If you're gonna go up there, perform for the kids, for the people that come to watch it. The shit dropped. I'm gonna show you a video. The shit dropped. The viewership dropped when halftime. And usually after halftime, the viewership rises. The viewership didn't rise. The viewership dropped for the second half. And usually that's not the case.
That game was whack.
I mean, I knew the Seahawks were going to win, but I didn't realize they win by that margin. I thought maybe like 4 or 5 points, but the Seahawks, their defense destroyed the Pats.
Nah, that wasn't even it. There was so many calls that didn't get called.
Yeah.
There was a lot of bullshit happening on that field. It was hard to watch.
It was
like watching the Cardinals get dicked out of another game.
No doubt. What's up?
I didn't know I was allowed to have you up here, but appreciate you for coming up, but I got to drop you, all right?
Okay.
I see you. I'll work it out. We'll see what's up next time.
Did someone pay me to drop me? Someone pay to drop me?
Yeah.
All right, that's all good. Right. Take care, man.
All right.
That's make sure you come back with a stack.
All right, Mike. So, yeah, man, I agree. It was a bullshit ass thing, bullshit ass performance. You know what I mean? I'm going to play this video to show y'all because the viewership dropped after halftime. You know what I mean? And it was supposed to be, you know what I mean? It was supposed to go up. you know, every single Super Bowl performance has went up after halftime, except this one. You know what I mean? All these viewership dropped. But let me go find it right quick. Let me see.
Everybody makes such a big deal out of this Bad Bunny, dude. It's like, look.
Hey, Scott, let me come up after that video, if you don't mind.
All right.
I feel bad for our people because I know there's a lot of people that don't like this. I'm gonna say 60%, maybe even 70% of people don't like the way the society's being pushed, the politics being pushed, and all these things. And we're just not doing anything. When I say that, it's like we have the majority, you know, but why are we not working together? Why are we not getting with like-minded folks?
I don't know. Can you hear me? I don't know. Give me a minute, y'all. I'm looking up something. Guess I missed something.
So that's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to ask those questions. I'm trying to get to the root of the problem on why we're not working together so we can overcome these issues like skin color is a barrier. There's classism is a barrier when it comes to financial gain. You know, culture can be a barrier, religion can be a barrier. These are the things that we're arguing about constantly. Morality, things like that, when we already know what's right and wrong based off of not only our history, but our religious information that we picked up.
Yeah.
So everybody knows don't kill anybody, but a lot of people don't care. And when I say a lot of people, I mean that majority of people that are doing all these crimes against humanity. It's not even a lot of people. Like most people are just chilling. They just want to keep on moving. You know what I mean? Live, spend time with their families, hang out with their friends.
Yeah.
We're not
Let me
really
play the
worried
video
about
right
all
quick.
that other
So I
stuff.
can
Go
show
ahead, go
Nate.
ahead.
So I can show Nasus that shit was bullshit ass flop. All right, let's show it. Shout out to Benny Johnson, man. Shout out to Benny Johnson.
And the radicals lose the game. What's up, guys? It's Benny. If you want further proof that corporate America wantonly lies to you and amplifies their messages through the dumbest people on the internet, look no further than this graphic, where Rock Nation says that the Bad Bunny Super Bowl halftime show was the most watched in history. More people watched this than Michael Jackson. More people watched this by a country mile than Eminem, Snoop Dogg, and Dr. Dre combined. Wow. Rihanna, Usher, they got nothing on Bad Bunny, not even Kendrick Lamar with his controversial show last year that was seen by a lot of people has anything on the great Bad Bunny, the artist that nobody can sing along with, that nobody knows any of his songs, nobody ever heard of before he performed at the Super Bowl this year. And so gotcha con, you know, we owned the cons. Again, this graphic shared widely. You'll be shocked to learn it's all a lie. All of it, 100% false. None of the data backs this up. But if you had a functional brainstem, you would have been able to see the footage of people in the stands going, what is this? Why'd I pay 10 grand for this ticket? What's happening right now? You know, if you like functional brainstem people like you and me, look at this guy right there. Look at this guy. Okay. And that's all of us. This is all of America. Yeah, like what exactly was happening right now? This was the whole country. And like, so we were like, there's no way that this was the most watched and most successful halftime show ever. But now we have the actual data. And this is a great tweet. Just because people watched it doesn't mean they liked it. Look at that. Is this considered a Bad Bunny fan? Are these fans of Bad Bunny? So
they ain't even paying attention to it.
Viewers, lots of viewers,
Yeah,
right?
they ain't
for
even
Bad
paying
Bunny.
attention to this shit. You know what I mean?
And this is what they're going to say were like the core audience. Nobody liked it. There are videos like this from all around.
They ain't even paying attention to it.
Ain't nobody singing along.
Yeah, let me show you this one right quick. This is what it looked like. You see that? This is what it looked like. I can't play it because They it got the music, but this is what it
Yeah,
looked
don't
like.
get no
Just
strike.
laughing. Everybody's just laughing like the hell.
Look.
What up, y'all? Salute.
What's up, badass? What's good with you, sir? How's your day been?
Oh, I'm good. Just at the shop, chilling for a minute on a little break.
Oh, that's right. I know that's right. How's everything been with you? What do you think about this bullshit right here? How they try
Just
to
what you
portray me?
said, some bullshit.
Yeah, yeah, they try to portray. They try to make it seem like he broke history, man. Ain't no damn.
Man, Trash
They don't.
Bunny.
You know what?
Wow.
You know what? You
Nah,
know
that
what?
shit was trash.
I can time you out, Nate. Let me hold up. Let me go time Nate out right quick. Give her the quick.
Trash Bunny.
Oh, somebody cutting up in the chat.
Yeah, Nate. I'll give her a quick. I'll give her a quick minute. Look, quick 60 seconds. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. Yeah, but yeah, I'm just trying to show Nate that they didn't break shit. You know what I mean? The viewers actually drop after the halftime show, which usually it doesn't happen. Every time after the halftime show, the viewership goes up. But let me show it. Nazis, I hope you're watching.
Hey, that chat cutting up. Boy, I swear.
What happened?
No, I'm reading the chat on the TV in the back over here, man. That chat be cutting up. Boy, I swear.
This is crazy. Look at this shit. It's crazy.
Yeah, you the host. I know you have to glance at it, but I ain't never got to look at it while I'm on the panel. That's a no-no.
Yeah. Usually when you're a panelist, you don't want to look at it.
No.
Oh man, here comes Nazis. Let me finish playing it while Nazis is coming.
Want to hear some bangers. Good example also, like, who doesn't know an Eminem or Dr. Dre or Snoop Dogg song? Like, most people know these artists. And so you turn the TV up and you listen to some live music. Cool. What happened this year? This is the halftime show right here. And why is this number so important?
Don't do it,
Why is this
Nazis. Whatever
metric
you're gonna
so
do, don't
important?
do
Well,
it.
it's showing real-time data.
Nazis, don't do it. Whatever you're gonna do, don't do it, Nazis. Don't do it. All right. I see you in the back. Don't do it. Look at this. The real-time data. Look at the drop. You see the drop? Viewership drop. You see that, Nazis? Shit was trash, Nazis. Shit was trash.
What did the viewership drop
This
to?
is not something that Nielsen does. This is created by Samba, which tracks smart TVs and not terrestrials. It tracks the smart TV. It tracks second by second viewership trends on the smart TVs across the country, which the vast majority of TVs are now smart TVs. And it's saying, no. People by the tens of millions turned off the halftime show. Again, you're talking something like 100 and 130 million people watching. A dip like this is like 20 million people turning it off. Okay? So this is what the viewership actually showed, along with showing a pretty catastrophic drop from last year's halftime show, approximately 40% drop.
Look, I can't kick you. I'm gonna take your
This image
keys.
should terrify the NFL. The America changed the channel on Bad Bunny's anti-American halftime show. Turning Point broke the record with the #1 entertainment YouTube stream in history. This is what winning culture looks like. Here we go. Minute by minute data.
Are you watching this, Nate? This shit was a flop. You hear me? It wasn't no damn history made.
Shows the Super Bowl reveals that you've been lied to. There it is. That's the graphic. Here's what I think is like a great breakdown here. Halftime show, usually we see a spike. Again, like the reason why it's a halftime show, you would pick an artist like Michael Jackson. The reason why Michael Jackson set records with his halftime show is because he has a lot of fans. It's a really smart move to have Michael Jackson perform at the halftime show. People want to see him. People like him. People like his music. Everyone can dance a little bit. And that's why people tune in. That's why that was the record halftime show up until, well, this will not be a record. You've been lied to. Here's a really good breakdown. Data is in. This is why it is critically important to track this data. Nielsen, this is the...
Now, Nate, you see this, Nate, right? You see this, Nate, right? That bullshit. That was bullshit, Nate. Bullshit. Yeah, I see. Yeah, you right here. Got anything to say? You got anything to say? Yeah. Yeah.
A famous TV production.
You thought a Rican was gonna take it away from a real American? Never, Nate. Never.
Data company produces modeled national estimates using panel data and device feeds. They cite 45 million household and 75 million devices. It's important to understand that Nielsen isn't doing a literal head count. It's just a statistically weighted projection. It's an estimate. Nielsen is just guessing, right, in their data. Samba instead gathers data directly from smart TVs to observe actual tuning behavior minute by minute. 111 million households, 500 million devices. So they're a lot more accurate than Nielsen. Different methodology, but it's closer to the direct observation of what the TVs are doing. So they can track what your TV is actually doing, which is critically important. Again,
This is telling you two things, right? That the Super Bowl halftime was bullshit, and that they're watching you and tracking you what you do and see in your smart TVs. There you go, telling it all.
TV on. Remember
what happened?
This tweet. You can have a TV on in the background. Doesn't mean people are watching or enjoying it. And if people are turning the TV off, you need to be able to note that. And that's what Samba does. Nielsen reported Super Bowl peaked at 137 million viewers late in the second quarter. Halftime averaged 128. That's a 10 million viewer drop from what is often the peak viewing point of the broadcast. So they lost 10 million viewers. And oh, by the way, who was watching live the Turning Point halftime show? 10 million people were tuning in live across all platforms. So Samba's minute-by-minute data is more damning. Viewership peaked at the end of the second quarter and then dipped to 88% when Bad Bunny took the stage. That's a 12% collapse over halftime. So it's even worse than we thought. This is crazy. It's even harder during the Super Bowl to like destroy your own.
Well, Nay, there you go. That's all I wanted to show Nay. I had to show Nay that shit wasn't as good as she thought it was. It was actually really bullshit. Okay, Nay? Just let you know that. Holy, I am ice. I can booty, but then I'd have to go to the extreme of taking her keys.
You can never do nothing.
Hey, no, papi. Hey, look, let me slide here right quick, Scott. Look,
someone get this imposter out of here. Someone come take this Skywalker wannabe white guy out of here, por favor. Get him out of
yeah,
here.
that's internet haters, but it's okay. Hey, look,
Deport his
hey,
ass too.
Yeah, he's on the show. Yeah, well, and let me say this. I mean, I understand the haters and the trolls, but they're watching the show and stuff like that. Even if they don't like, it helps towards the algorithm and all that. I get that. I mean, you're just gonna always have haters. I never watch the chat. If you a panelist, you a fool if you actually look at the chat like you're the host. But I'm gonna take it here. I know the objective is to grow the channel and all this kind of stuff. You want organic people like mine, and you want some opposition. So I get it. When people come in here like that, man,
I can hate. I'm a Mexican. That fool's
yeah,
wanna
he
be
don't.
more.
You cannot tell me, Sky, right now. I can tell just watching the show. He don't just hate you because of you are this race, that type of deal. Most people don't. It's the racist people. They have the ability to
FBA shit
hate
right
you
here.
because
What up,
of
Nate?
your skin color. That is so idiotic. And now we done moved it to another realm. Oh, you liberal? Oh, I don't like you. Oh, you Republican? I don't like you. Or you a Democrat? I don't like you. And that's where we're going. It's moving from the skin.
Hey,
You
who
got to
made that
fight for
racist
everything.
ass speaking with Spanish with Skywalker in the sombrero?
Hey,
That is so disrespectful. You should put on a cowboy hat, sir. Don't need to be
You
wearing
see
hey,
them
that's what they
shits
made
on.
me into.
No
Look, I'm gonna show
poncho
you
and
the other one.
sombrero for you.
I'm
That
gonna
is
show
some
you the other
racist
one they
shit.
made me into. Look at this. Look how
See how
disrespectful
this
this was.
racist
I'm gonna show you this.
on racist
This was
Mexican piece
really
of shit goes
this
on?
was really disrespectful right here. I'm not gonna tell you who sent it, but you know what I mean. And I know
So,
how he got
so
the
one
damn
of
picture.
your Proud Boy leaders. Huh? This is the Proud Boy leader right here,
Look
Skywalker
at
right
it.
here.
Look at it. Look. See that? See how they did me? Look at that. See how someone did me?
Damn, in a
You see
race
that?
Mysterio mask. God, Lucha Libre guy. God
See how
damn.
someone did me? That's crazy as hell, ain't it?
hey,
That's crazy.
controversy
Hey
failed, man.
man.
Hey, nah, Poppy. Hey, they got you with a red ball in your mouth. Hey, but hey, I'm gonna say this about the Super Bowl. I want you. Hey, look, I want you to see. Me and my girl got a chance to enjoy the game because even before then, I already knew. Just like the people that bought a ticket and it was $7,000 for nosebleeds. Most people pay about 8 to 10, but I get it. You knew Bad Bunny was showing up. You didn't go to that game to see Bad Bunny. Now that was a part of it, I get it.
He let everyone know SNL. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
yeah. But
some of these people, probably a lot of these people had the tickets before they even knew who it was that was
right, yeah, a
performing.
few,
So
yeah,
you
a
got to look
few.
at that too. So it ain't like they bought it afterwards. You know what I mean? So
They
what about?
Yeah.
they
But
forgot there
that's
was more Americas than just America itself. You know.
no. But you got to
Hey,
understand, it's
listen, Vato,
music,
let me tell you like this, Vato. I didn't mind it. I don't care. I didn't watch it. You know
right?
what I mean? I didn't watch it last
You were
year's.
watching
I
that
watched it
fucking
the
Kid
year
Rock
before
show.
that.
You're probably rocking out to that bullshit like
I
you
didn't
like
watch that.
country
I think
music.
that was bullshit too. Yeah, I think I didn't watch neither one of them. I think they both were bullshit, right? So, me saying this, all I'm saying is they could have, he could have sung in English. You know what I mean? Do it like Pitbull. Hit a Pitbull out there. Mr. 305, then say something in Spanish. You know what I mean? Instead, he did the whole performance. Nobody understood it. Did you expect everybody to go buy them earbuds just so they can
Right,
get translation? You know, I'm not
right.
saying you. I'm just saying in
Yeah, yeah.
general. You know
It
what I
was
mean?
messed
Damn.
up.
It would have sound different though. It wasn't gonna sound the same. You know that
I
some
agree with
words
you,
are
but
majorly different.
At
ah,
least
man,
It's
I
you got
knew
hey,
what he
lingo is
said.
different. It's
Yeah,
like you trying to sing a country song in Espanol. Like, come on, bro. I ain't gonna fucking. I can't turn up to that, bro. I need my corridos and shit, homie. What are you talking about?
yeah. It was different. It could have been done better. Like that was a good example. That pit bull thing that you said, pit bull. When when I ride, man, I promise you, I cut on pit bull. It feels good and all that stuff like that. He's got some great music genres. But what he did, he came to the United States
But you
and
know,
did
Bad Money was
something
featured in
different.
2020 Super Bowl, right, with Shakira and J Lo. I forgot about that. They brought that shit up. I was like, oh shit, that was a
Yeah,
minute ago.
Shakira is she does a lot of her songs in Spanish, but she sings in English. She sings a lot of her songs in English. You got to
She
remember.
gotta
So
get
she's
that extra
playing both
check, huh?
sides. She playing both sides to make the money. And it's okay. I've been to Puerto Rico and all this stuff. But you got to understand, man, you don't have to beat down people that's already been beat down. If you understand how we even acquired the territory of Puerto Rico, you'll be like, man, okay, all right, I'm gonna leave them alone.
Hey, but they're saying we're
Let them get
invading their
this one.
country when they came and invaded this goddamn land. Like now, all of a
No,
sudden, because we're
Puerto
not
Rico
violent.
ever invaded. No, don't you do that. I can't let you do that. Hey, Scott, don't let him do that, man. He
go
said,
ahead, y'all handle it.
okay, yeah, that's false. But we know how, if you can look it up if you don't know on YouTube, how we got Puerto Rico and how we had them in a stranglehold and still got them in a stranglehold to this day. So I've never been one to beat up on the disabled and people that's unfortunate and stuff. No, I don't think you throw them up under a bridge and burn them or something crazy like
Yeah,
that.
you just beat up the rich kids and take their money. I'm
No,
just playing.
no, 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 no.
I'm just playing.
No, that's not a plausible solution. To be honest with you, that's not a plausible solution because there's a lot of people. Oh, just take all the money from the rich people and distribute. No, that's what do you call it? Socialism.
Okay, so no Robin Hood mentality. We're not allowed to Robin Hood. No.
Yeah, you can still do what you want to do. Don't get
No,
that.
you just said don't Robin Hood. I'm just trying to make sure.
No. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm never gonna tell you the way. I'm telling you a way. I'm not gonna listen to a motherfucker that don't have no way. See, that's what you gotta understand. I'm an older gentleman. I'm just listening to you, and I respect the people to come on here. They actually have some good stuff to say. And man, you got to go through this gauntlet. Because you sound like you in your late 20s or early 30s. You got to go through this gauntlet. You got to get a Bugatti. You got to get a chain and take your woman to this.
Thank you for the compliment.
Not a Bugatti. 30.
I'm definitely I'm definitely about to be 40, but it's cool though.
Don't dox yourself. Because I thought the way you was talking, I was just saying early 30s. That's all.
I was just messing with you. I was just
I know
cracking
you
a
are,
joke
bro.
and stuff.
Yeah.
So let me ask you a legitimate question real quick.
Yes, sir.
So regarding this like regarding society and societal pressures,
Not a Bugatti.
and is it something else that's enforcing societal pressures, or is it us individually as society enforcing these pressures?
Well, for me individually, you got to understand. I'm gonna say a lot of things that's anecdotal. I understand what's going on.
Disrespect that.
Yeah.
Well, I'm asking the source. I'm asking the source of the chaos because the societal pressures. Wait, what happened?
Yeah. Oh damn! Somebody do that. Vato na puta. Nah, but what I'm saying to him is that look, I don't have the exact answers because if I did, I'll be rich and you'll be my slave. Damn near. You know what I'm saying? You know, you'll be a peon. And
Well,
this
that's
is
why I
what
was asking more like your opinion on it. To whereas the option here, the first option is, do you like is the societal pressures coming from an outside source, or is the societal pressures more generated from the inside amongst us individuals holding ourselves to that? That's what I'm asking. Which one is more likely? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you really want to know the answer. You just ask.
Yeah, I do. No, that's why I want to know the answer because you said you older, so I want to, what's good.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the real shit.
It's in general. I know
Hey, what up, y'all?
I know it's external, but go ahead.
What up, y'all? Hey,
Go ahead,
badass man, appreciate you for coming up, man. You know you're more than welcome anytime. You're a day one. And yeah, she damn sure is a damn heathen in the damn chat and on the panel, putting that damn flag up mid. Go ahead.
Disrespect. I thought you guys were American. What's going on? Don't
Let me take that down. Let me take it down. Let me take it down, Vato. Let me take it down. Look, she like
congrats on your $1,000, 1,000 subscribers, bro.
Yeah, Vato, I can't kick her out because she got the keys, but if I could, I'd kick her ass out the studio and bend her. Go ahead, Vato.
No, don't call him Vato. Call him Primo.
Your goal, and on the next milestone be 2 and then 5. Keep going.
Yeah, man, appreciate you, man. You know, you've been here for a while, man. Appreciate you for the support you done gave us, man, and everything, man. Appreciate that. And Vato doesn't mean that. It could be used as what's up, Vato? That could be used as what's up, homeboy. Yeah, it doesn't
I know what you
necessarily
mean, bro. I'm in San Antonio, bro. You preaching to the choir, bro. You already know what's up.
Well, that's his name, so that's what I'm gonna call him. That's what he got on the screen.
Yeah. Oh shit, his name is Vato. Goddamn. My fault,
that's
man.
why
I
I'm
ain't
calling
look
him
at the
Vato.
TV. I can't see it on my phone. Yeah, he said Vato, so you said Vato. Yeah, but I hit him with the Primo. I ain't hit him with the Cabron or nothing like that, or the Puta.
Hey, Vato, they should have just let Ricky Martin go up there. You know what I mean? At least he would have sung
might
in
as well.
English.
That fool was straight out already.
Yeah, but you see what I mean? He would have sung in English, and people could have enjoyed it. You paid all this money.
It would have been acceptable because he's a full on.
No, that right there wouldn't get your ass up out of here.
That was it was confusing to us because man, look, we the United States, we the top billing, and you gonna come over here. Okay, I don't want to hear the 5th string orchestra that's the best in the world at my halftime show at a football game. Okay, do that crap at a FIFA match. But Bad Bunny is good for a
Let,
FIFA
Hey, the
World
World
Cup.
Cup is gonna
let me
You
tell
blow.
you. Let
know,
me tell
you
you.
know
Everything.
Let
what
me
would
tell
have
The
you.
Super
made that
Bowl is
show
gonna
Let
make
me
it
tell
better?
look
you.
like that shit never
Hold
happened,
up, one
bro.
at a time. Hey, listen, that right there, 2 cents. I don't think it would have been anything really said if it would have been at the if it would have
World.
been at the
The World Cup
Olympic,
opening.
no, the World Cup. The World
Yeah,
Cup. I think it would have been more, I'm not gonna say acceptable because it was acceptable this time, but it would have been more
Appropriate.
yeah, like I don't say appropriate, but it would have been more
right.
I got the word on the tip of my tongue, but I can't say it.
Yeah.
What are you
Like
talking
people
about?
would
They were playing
people
Palatable.
would
soccer.
yeah, people would have been more it would have been more enjoyable for
Football.
people, put it like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
The whites even
Well, been
play
more
football
received. There you
across
go.
the
Thank you.
seas.
I just want to say
Thank you,
one
Sid.
thing about the
Hold up.
halftime show.
Hey, hold up. That's what I meant. It would have been more received. Thank you. Thank you, says Black Thought. It would have been more received that way.
Better
Um,
received. I
uh,
got you.
Said you ain't say shit when it was Shakira. Shakira, you know what? You know what? You know, hey, epoxy. Someone
Man, come
time
on. Who don't
epoxy out.
like Secure, man? Come
Someone
on,
time
man.
epoxy out for about a minute or two. You know what I mean?
But I just wanted to say, like, if like there was a remix, right? And then like Snoop Dogg popped out and he was like, Vato, you won't believe what I saw. Like you dropped out Vato or something and brought that whole thing in. You know what I'm saying? That song go hard.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Let
I'm
me
telling you
take her
that
Yeah,
down. Let me
it
man.
tell
would
you,
have
she's
And
doing
changed
too
some
much.
shit.
She's
He
doing a
did
little
have a
too
song with
much.
Nicki Minaj. He had a song with Nicki Minaj named Crispy. So what
God
you could
damn
have
it.
brought Nicki Minaj up on the stage to
No,
sing that
nobody.
old ass
No,
song.
no, no, no. Like her legacy is too burnt up from hanging out with
Listen,
Trump.
listen, the
So
man.
I would have brought in Snoop Dogg. If you had to say Snoop Dogg remix with Bad Bunny, Vato,
Or Drake. Didn't have a whole album with Drake.
bro, that would have hit numbers we ain't never seen, bro. Everybody want to see that. Vato was cold. Y'all ain't never heard Vato by Snoop? You should play it.
no, I heard that. Yeah.
That song go hard.
I didn't hear it. Listen, I used
Run,
to listen
run,
to
duck,
it used to
duck,
be a it used to
run,
be a group called
run.
Shut the hell up. God damn.
They ain't saying that
It
with
used to
what's it called?
it
Cypress
used to
Hill
be
or what was it?
it used to be
Daddy
a
Yankee?
group called Mato. You know who I'm talking about, La Mafia. You remember that?
Yeah. Old school, yeah.
See, see, I used to listen to that. You know what I mean? But what I want them to go up on stage and you know what I mean? It's different. I don't know. And Shakira, if I'm not mistaken, Poxy Shakira sung in English and in Spanish up there. So,
Yeah,
I can live with that.
right. I mean, just show some homage. See, here's the thing that people got a problem with. Okay, you're not showing any homage or anything with your show and your presentation. It was all Puerto Rico and stuff. I know. See, this is the reason why I'm not gonna get mad about it because I know how bad that country is actually hurting. I mean, that's the equivalent of like Texas or, for us, that's a whole country. They barely get lights. Man, it's hard to go over there. I don't know if y'all travel a lot. Man, it's
Is it a
not
third world
as
country in the
good, but
United States?
they got better things that's going on that you
Puerto
don't even
Rico
have to,
is
they
not a
nose
country.
blind to it. Say
Puerto
again?
Rico
Close
is
to
a
being like
Yeah, it's a
Puerto Rico is a
territory.
territory. It's
It's
not a
not
country.
India. Oh, so it's Guam. We ain't bigging up Guam. When the last time you heard somebody, oh, yo, just go Guam or whatever? Ain't nobody, fuck that shit. Or that Puerto Rico. Yeah, I used to get some thing when I was in Florida because I used to wear a dang on pendant that was beaded up and it was Puerto Rican. They thought I was Puerto Rican. They weren't there. Cubans are there. So it's proximity. You did that in the United States. Imagine what a guy in Nebraska and I was thinking. Oh my God.
fuck is
I
this?
look
What
at
am I
them
watching?
about what do they think about when you hear a rap dude? At least the beat and stuff like that, and you might be able to say some lyrics. But at the end of the
But
day,
the
that
racists
what
didn't
he
like
did was different.
Kendrick Lamar show too. Like the racist people.
Yeah, I didn't like that neither.
It was
Bato,
political.
I didn't like that. Listen, let me tell you something, right? I just told you from the beginning. All that political shit needs to be out of sports. Period. It's America's pastime. Let people hang out. Let the kids go enjoy the shit. You know what I mean? And leave that shit. Leave all the gay shit. Leave all the political stuff. Leave all that stuff out of sports, and then we'll be happy. You know what I mean? It is what it is.
You know why they do that, Scott?
Go
You know
ahead.
why they do that? Some people don't have a voice. But if you give them a chance to just say just say you getting 40,000 in here every time they get a voice. And once they get that chance to get that voice, oh my God, you're gonna see all hell. Hey, y'all need to stop doing this and doing that. They're trying to big up their community and their people. So I still understand it. Some of the stuff I don't condone, but you got to understand how to do it. They don't have that type of voice. Bad Bunny is one of the biggest artists in the world. He don't have a voice in the United States, and he's crying for it. He doesn't
One thing I
have
do
that
you give your
voice.
props though, Skywalker, that you didn't ride that fucking wave of Anton Daniels that carry home like everyone else. And every other channel is like they're all talking about the same shit. And except you guys just kept doing your own shit. That's so props to you. You didn't ride that wave, you know. You could have ride that wave for money, viewership and shit. But I guess you don't know them, so that's why you wouldn't have, you know, your
Yeah.
perspective to say
And
on it. But
people
you could
trying
have
to
say
big up
some
their
shit.
community. They're trying to get people that don't have a voice. In a way, it is noble work. Some people, the homeless, don't have no voice. The people that can sing and all and dance or your YouTube channel.
You're gonna because here in about 15 minutes, I'm gonna end it.
Oh shit! Oh yeah, it is.
Well, no, I gotta go pick my lady up, and then when I get back home, I'm gonna start another live.
Oh, okay.
That's why I told everybody that. If all of them can come up here, she wants to run it for a little bit until I get back. That's on her. But if not, I'm gonna end it in about 15 minutes. So, you know what I'm saying? Y'all go ahead and finish up the conversation. And appreciate y'all for coming up and chilling with me today. Salute to everybody. Appreciate y'all. And hit that like button, share the video, and subscribe.
What'd
Also,
you
I
get her?
still
What'd you
didn't
get her,
do the
dog? What'd you get her for the 14th? You already got plans or what?
yeah, we
You
got
already
plans. Yeah, we got plans. Epoxy. I forgot to do the video. I'm about to do it when I get inside. I'm a pull up. I think I did earlier. But if y'all need anything epoxy wise, y'all go to Epoxy Magic. Shout out to him. He donated $1,000 to St.
Damn,
Jude's Hospital
baller.
for St. Jude's Hospital
You
for
should have put it
cancer
all
for
on red
kids.
instead.
Hold up, St. Jude. He donated to St. Jude Hospital for cancer for kids and parents under the Gospel of Bob. So shout out to him. Y'all give him a big shout out, appreciation for him, and appreciate that. Epoxy, thank you for all the support and the love that y'all give us, and that goes out to everybody, man. We got this 1,000, and I'm still celebrating all the way until this week. And we appreciate everybody for all the support y'all giving us, and we wouldn't be able to do it without y'all, man. But appreciate that. Go ahead, y'all. Let's finish up and go ahead.
Go ahead, next. I want you to look at my feet when you play that music every time. I'm gonna be retarded too. I'm shoes on the wrong feet. Yeah, go ahead. Let her play that music one more time. I got her. Yeah,
Oh, Nate,
she was
listen.
playing
Hold up, Nate.
that Puerto Rican music.
That was something else. Where'd you get that from? Sono? You made it?
Yeah, that's uncopyrighted music, so it ain't a strike. So she's at least she damn smart on that. Yeah, because that's what me and that's what my girl do. She do that copyright stuff, all
What is
that
that? Some
bullshit.
salsa? What is that? What is that shit? Turn that shit off.
Yeah, that's uncopyrighted music that she was playing. AI
Okay.
can't pick that up. AI can't pick it up. Yeah, you put on something like some Ti or something like that and get crazy.
Oh, 2
They,
seconds.
they'll shut your channel down. But yeah. Yeah, we'll be in the gauntlet, Sky. I don't know if they're gonna keep the channel going, but we'll be in the gauntlet later on, man. It's rough at nighttime. I like the 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock crowd and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I
man.
think
Well, we do this every once in a while, you know what I mean? If not, go to CT's, man. You should go to CT's channel during the daytime. He usually
who?
rides out, his name is Chaotic Truth.
Chaotic.
Someone put in the chat. Someone put in the chat, Nazis if you can, or someone put in the chat, Wolfpack. Put in the chat, put CT's. You can go over there. You can go over to I don't know if 777. He's a content creator. He does a lot of good content. Over there. If you knew it, if you want to talk about sports, go to Big Dog Sports, and
Yeah.
just and we support all them channels.
Yeah,
Of
yeah,
course,
that's for
Nazis
sure. Hey,
Network and
hey, throw your email in there too, man. Hey, I wanna I'll holler at you about some stuff. I can't do it on here, type of deal. You know what I
all right.
mean?
It's Bob's Media Services at gmail.com.
Okay, simple as
Yeah,
that. Simple as that.
Bob Media Service at
Yeah,
gmail.com,
you
and hit
know
it
some
up.
people. You connected. You connected.
If
I
you
know you, bro. Trust me, and I know Nexus.
Well, yeah, I ain't connected, but if you want to
Nah,
talk
you
about something,
connected.
okay, well, all right.
You're a maid. You
Well,
might be a made man right now until you blow up, blow up. But no, I see you different places. You well respected a lot of places you go. That's
about
more than money.
dude.
That's more than money. But hey, don't be late to what you about to do and all that kind of stuff like that. But and tell us what time we coming on later.
I'm not sure. Usually I'd start at 6:30, but I gotta go pick my lady up, and I don't know if I can get it at 6:30. If not, then here it is right here.
Oh,
You
okay.
see this?
Somebody put it up. Somebody put it up
Yeah,
on.
yeah,
Okay.
right there. See that one or this right here. I'm
Okay.
saying, just let you be warned. 777 ain't with the bullshit. Know what I mean?
I know, man. I seen that, man. I can't get on there too late. I got a woman. I ain't trying to have my woman on there like that. Yeah, I have to. I ain't got time to explain. You already know. Don't comment. Don't say nothing else. I already know. I done spoke to Nexus, and this I think it was a Latino lady. She hosts too, and the lady you just showed.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think we're
y'all
gonna
get
get.
it in tonight. Y'all get it
Yeah,
in.
I think we're gonna ban Nazis. I think that's coming. You know what I mean?
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, she's being real disrespectful with that flag.
Yeah.
I don't really appreciate that, but
Yeah.
we'll talk. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see later on.
Yeah.
We'll
Nexus,
see.
keep the show going. I know you there at work. I saw it. Trying to got a glimpse on what you do at work. Yeah. You doing your thing. You doing your thing. You remind me of somebody on the East Coast, and you got rings on. I already know what time it is. You East Coast
Look,
bound and
go
ready.
check him out. Hey, go check him out. 2 cents. He's live right now. Triple
He live
seven.
right now.
Yeah, 777 live right now, and
Okay.
CT's live right now. So go check him out.
Triple seven. Okay. Yeah, I got it. I got it.
Yeah, go check him
I
out. You
appreciate
know what I'm
y'all,
saying?
man.
He might get kicked off. I don't know. Who knows?
Oh
We'll see.
yeah,
We'll
yeah,
see how it
yeah,
goes.
yeah. We'll see. Yeah,
Say
it's
you'll
all
have
good.
fun. Yeah, you definitely gonna have fun. You definitely
Yeah,
gonna have
that's all
fun.
I'm about.
If Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna have fun. But yeah. But here, y'all go ahead and get some last words in because I'm about to end in
Yeah,
about 8, 10 minutes, something like that.
yeah. Cue up that music. Next. Hey, she on that music. She on your neck, and you can't stop it.
Hey, Epoxy, thank you, sir. Appreciate you. I see I can't text you nothing, you know what I mean? Like you keep on uh sending bullshit. You know what he keeps on talking about speedos and stuff. I don't know what he got going on. God damn it. Appreciate you for the support. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. Says Sky's gonna pick his nose after he drops. Well, maybe I will. Maybe I won't. Who knows? They got AI nowadays. They can fix me doing it. You know what I mean? So, look at the shit. Look what you did earlier. And you know what? I regret, you know what? No, I'll talk to you later because now I regret doing it because now I know where you got that picture from. because you didn't get it from nobody but one person. Because he got it. I never posted it. I've never brought it up. Never had it. So you only got it from one person, and then you put a sky on me, a damn
Oh,
mask on me, like a Zorro mask. What the hell? Go ahead, y'all.
hey, I
I got.
saw
I'm
you
gonna
doing
talk to you
triple
later,
touch.
Epoxy.
Hey, give me that one
Huh?
more time. It's 777 and
No,
what?
the show is dinner with 777 right here. Where is it at?
Yeah. Oh, somebody putting it in the chat or something.
Yeah, unique right here. Go
Okay.
into YouTube. Look, drop out right
I
quick.
got it.
Unique.
I got
If you can, Unique or Wolfpack, one of y'all, go put in the YouTube chat again. Just go drop off right quick and hit his chat right quick. You know what I mean? Go hit him up. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You have fun over there. Damn right, man. Salute to you too, 777. I got you. Shit. Damn right. You know what I'm saying? Emperor, you got any last words? Two
Yeah.
cents.
Just make sure you guys
Hold up.
keep an open mind.
Go
That's
ahead. Go
one
ahead.
thing
Go
I
ahead.
want to say. Yeah, make sure you guys keep an open mind. Just because something doesn't sound right as soon as somebody opens their mouth, don't judge it until you hear the rest of it. I am the misunderstood, Mr. Misunderstood. I get it. A lot of people don't want to hear it, but tell the truth and no lies will be found. That's it.
Sound good to me. And I deport on that too. Yeah. But some people they don't realize they have some discernment. And no, I ain't about to let something go on. I ain't saying that's him, but at the end of the day, I'll leave before I deal with any kind of riffraff. But I appreciate. I'm gonna go to that channel that you said, and
Oh no, okay. He said
okay.
he's not live right now. My bad. I thought well,
Oh
someone
no,
told me.
they
My
not
bad.
live. Okay, I can catch him later. But
But
yeah,
yeah, man. So you know what I'm saying? He'll be live later on. Shit, he might go live after I get off. Who knows? He's spontaneous like that. So you know what I mean? Shit. He
yeah,
might
that's what's
cuss me
up.
out later. I don't know. Who knows? Shit. I might get cussed out for something. I don't know. Know what I mean?
All right,
Shit.
y'all be good, man. Hey,
Yes,
pop
sir,
that
man.
music one
Appreciate
more
you for
time.
coming back, man. I haven't seen you in a minute, man, but appreciate you for coming back. Hopefully you can come back more often. You know what I'm saying? We still be doing our thing late night. So, appreciate that. Emperor, that's it. That's all you got.
Yep,
All
that's
right.
it, G.
All right, bro. I'm gonna holler at you later. You know what I'm saying? That when I come back,
I'll be back.
I'll holler at you. Yeah, I'll holler unless I can get a hold of all them right quick and or Nathan, you know what I'm saying? I think I put didn't I? Oh, I thought I didn't hit send in the host chat. Duh. But now he said
Right.
Nate.
Yep. Old school.
But don't worry about it now. Yeah, they told me to get my ass up here. You know what I mean? Nazis. That's how they talk to me around here. Just to let y'all know, I'm actually a real went back around here. They treat me like I'm a beaner. That I was thrown over the border. I really, you know what I'm saying? Don't they're racist around here. Just to let y'all know, they don't like Mexicans. Even the Mexicans don't like Mexicans. I even get caught. See, the Mexican in the chat don't even like Mexicans. You know what I mean? This is crazy. Look, he laughs at me. He makes pictures of me, AI pictures. I don't even know where he got the damn picture from. Where the hell did he get the damn picture from? But it's okay. All right, man. Stop crying. Whatever. That's all. That's all you can say. Tell me to stop crying. Uh-oh. Look what Trip said. See that? All right, I'm gonna get you up out of here. I'll see you later. All right, if you come back. Well, I'm pretty sure you will. Know what I mean? We'll be back. Hey, what you got? What is this about? Oh my goodness, what the hell? Well, people, ladies, appreciate you for coming up and chilling with me. Appreciate y'all for coming up. Appreciate y'all for coming up and hanging out like always. Yes, Sky is a slave. Okay. It is what it is. You got me. You figured it out. Um, Trip might be the best detective of all time. Um, he can he's like a master interrogator. I know Trip probably came from the first 48. You know what I mean? You know that show. Everybody shout out to the first 48. Everybody has anybody seen the first 48? Trip is the detective that comes in and gets you to sing and talk within the first 10 minutes of him being in the, you know what I mean, in the interrogation room. You know what I mean? That's what 777 is. Shout out to 777. He'll get it about pause. I guess I get a pause because a lot of people don't know what the hell I'm saying, but he'll get the truth about you. You know what I mean? One way or another. Well, damn it, I feel sorry for you. You must got some bad batch of some powder, some Christina Aguilera, or however the hell you want to call it. But appreciate y'all for coming early, you know what I'm saying? I gotta go. I'll be back later. You know what I mean? Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, y'all come back and enjoy the stream. If you can, hit that like button, share the video, leave a comment, support us. Appreciate that. And everything that y'all support. We support y'all just like y'all support us. Shout out to Epoxy Magic for donating $1,000 underneath the Gospel of Bob to St. Jude for cancer awareness for the kids and the parents. And shout out to everybody for supporting the channel. And I'm up out of here, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we got the Bobcats going on, man. Gospel of Bob. Run that back though, huh? The Gospel of Bob. Let's go. Hey yo, they call me Young Skywalker and I run the Bobcats. Bob is the boss, but I'ma put him on blast. We some futuristic legends, I ain't talking Minecraft. All praying for the people, better catch them on demand. And I was raised on the Daily Show. John Stewart was the GOAT, I miss him daily though. But Trevor Noah too, they let him go. Well now the news is crazy, bro. We all need to take a seat and start to think a little deeply. And try to put our heads together. On how to make a world that's better, better, better. The Gospel of Bob. The Gospel of Bob. The Gospel of Bob. The Gospel of Bob. So let's break it down for a minute. It's the podcast for the people with the greatest guys in it. And we talk about it all, yeah, nothing's off limits. Get some insight and advice if you want to try and get it, get it. From sports to love and back again. To music, politics, and aliens. We all about the